Greetings, salutations. I'm your host, D. Hearn. Welcome to the show. Facebook wants to act funny today. It keeps saying sending data. So it seems like Facebook doesn't want me to go live tonight because maybe they don't want to hear what I have to say. Oh, well, we're going to go on with the show anyway. I will share this to Facebook after it's over, but we have a great show for you today. Was going to go live yesterday, but I had to go to a prayer meeting, and I'm glad I did when I played there because, man, it was what I needed. A lot of times, musicians, when we play in service, we don't get to partake in what you guys do. You guys are shouting, you're jumping all around, and sometimes we don't get to share in that, and that's unfortunate. But this time we were able to, enjoy the service. And so I'm glad I did, and it was a blessing to me and to everyone that watched on my live. I actually posted it, and I thank you guys for watching it. I hope you enjoyed the service as much as we did. It was something we all needed. Anyway, speaking of preachers, I got some good ones for you today. And we are on Preachers Gone Wild number 17. 17. Do y'all believe? I believe we're going to get to 30 very, very soon. Very, very soon we're going to get to 30. So head over to YouTube. If you're watching this on Facebook, go to YouTube so I can see your comments, okay? So I'm sure some of you shared it on Facebook, but go over to YouTube so that you guys can see what's happening here, okay? Because Facebook, I cannot see your messages, okay? So you need to come over here to YouTube. Come over here. It's lonely over here. But we're going to have fun anyway. Now, I know we all love Jesus. We love Jesus, but sometimes we take this thing too seriously. We have romantic relationships with him. And when you do that, you land on Preachers Go Wild. Preachers Going Wild, number 17. First candidate. Check this out. When she said that. What's up, Rashawn? What's up? I don't know how to tackle that because I want to ask her, is that an open mouth kiss? You can't hear her? Hold on, let me make sure something's going on with her. I have her on. Hold on, let me turn this music off. All right, let's try that again. Could y'all hear her then? Let me know if you guys can hear her. Oh, maybe you couldn't. 1 second. Virtual cable. I had to make some changes. Here we go. Let's try that one more time.
I'm not afraid to die. I'm living to die. That I have got to see my mom again. I really want to kiss Jesus Christ in the mouth. Amen. I really love him with all my heart.
Now I know you guys heard that. So check this out. Now, you heard that with your, maybe God didn't want us to hear it because she said she wanted to kiss Jesus in the mouth. Now you can hear her now. Did y'all hear it? Miss Lynn, did you hear her? Rashawn, did you hear her? All right. There we go. Okay, now you heard her. Now, do we need to hear this again? No, we do not, because she said she wanted to kiss Jesus in the mouth. She wanted to kiss Jesus in the mouth. Now, I want to ask her, is that an open mouth kiss? Is that going to be like a superhero kiss or a soap opera kiss? I mean, who says stuff like this? But don't trip, because some of y'all in your churches, you actually say, let's love on him. Let's love on Jesus. Let's love on. You say stuff like that, or you want, let's have intimacy with him. So don't act like you're not a step above this. Let's not act like that. No, we're not going to do that. Thank you. I didn't need your claps, but thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, let's stop. Okay, but seriously, we know this happens. Some of the stuff we say in mics when we in church, gotta watch it. But see, here's the thing. I saw something else. This was sent to me. And someone said this, my friend Raekwon was actually at this service. And this person actually said this.
If you praise him, you won't get on crack. If you praise him, you won't smoke reefer. If you praise him, you won't drink dark alcohol. Maybe light.
What? Did you guys hear that? He said you won't drink dark alcohol, maybe light. Now, y'all know we like to play bump music. We play shout music all the time. Dun, 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 dun. But honestly, at what point do we say that's going to stop you from smoking weed? Because if shouting can stop a whole lot of things, we wouldn't have musicians smashing after service. We wouldn't have a lot of stuff that happens after church if that actually changed anything. Shouting doesn't change much. It doesn't change things. It actually doesn't. It's just a praise. Praising won't change anything. Praising takes second seat to accountability. And that's what stops all of that from happening. Now, I'm not going to judge you. You do what you do. We all struggle with something. But I'm never going to share false information. That doesn't change anything. Shouting doesn't change anything. And I left, a guy left in a musician group that I'm in. He was saying something like, you play all this shout beats and stuff and nothing ever changes. With this one, I agree, because most of the stuff he posts in that group, I'm quick to say, this is dumb. But in this instance, I didn't say that because he's actually correct in this regard. Shouting doesn't change anything, but being part of the Black church, this is what we do. This is how we praise. This is what we do. But it doesn't change anything. It doesn't make you stop having sex. It doesn't make you stop smoking weed. It doesn't make you stop eating edibles or edible panties. It doesn't stop any of that. Accountability does. And that's something that's not being preached from across the board. It's not equal. We're talking accountability when they're talking about sex, but it's not accountability when it's talking about the other things that's listed. No, the wanting to stop smoking, the wanting to stop drinking, the wanting to stop, to say, I'm not going to do it again, and doing the best you can to not do it again. You may fall, but you at least have the mindset, I don't want to do this. And then you have a support system who help you not to do those things. You can tell me if I'm wrong or right. So when I saw this, I was like, that's going to make it. But still, we are starting to see a lot of things happen in the pulpit. Some things are being done and said in the pulpit that is totally crazy. I mean, when I saw this one I'm about to show you, I literally had a moment where I was like, okay, we've had enough of this, because you have to see it to believe it. You have to see it to believe it. And here we go.
Noah, tell these folk, Noah, and they told Noah,
What? He stuck his middle finger up in church, in the pulpit. And I'm sure there were children there, because we don't kick children out of church. Last I checked, we don't kick children out of church. We actually keep them in church. And he stuck his middle finger up in the pulpit. Now, those of us who watch movies and in part of the world, we do know what the middle finger means, right? I won't say that here. Hey, Priscilla, I won't say that here, but I will be honest with you. When someone sticks their middle finger up at you, they're not saying you're number one. They're not saying you're the greatest. They are saying something that is really, really horrible, like blank you, and not the forgive one, the real one. Because those of us who know what the real middle finger means, it really means something bad. It really, really does. Because the whole gesture, it takes a whole triple X kind of connotation, which is where that comes from. See what I'm saying? So when you in the pulpit and you're putting up your middle finger up at somebody and you're saying, they didn't even know what that means. First of all, that's an 18th, 19th century, maybe 20th century gesture. So they didn't do that. We know what you wanted to mean. Why don't these preachers just start cussing? Just start cussing. I mean, might as well. We had people preaching, cussing. We already had a preacher cussing. That's going to be next week because I already got Preachers Going Wild number 18. It's already ready. I got enough for 18 right now. That's going to be next week. But we got people cussing. We got people leaving sexual innuendos. We got people... We got people snotting and spitting in people's face and rubbing spit on people's face. When is it going to end? When does this stuff end? Preachers Going Wild should not be a section, but it is. And thank you for the content because I will continue to use it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Greetings, salutations. Hi. I'm over in YouTube right now. I don't know, Facebook is on one right now. We'll all be YouTube right now. That's wonderful. Now, while you're here, make sure you subscribe. Thank you. But anyway, now that we've got Preachers Going Wild out the way, I can count on someone making it to this section of the show. This is a part of the show, just like Preachers Going Wild, that I don't like to necessarily have to do. But we have to do it. We have to expose the doofies. We have to expose the dorkest doofuses of the world, the goofies. We have to expose those people who leave posts on Facebook that leave you looking like what? And have you looking like my friend. I do like this dude, but in the most possible way. Have you looking like this? Like, really, you just post that, right? But today we have two dorkest doofuses of the week. The first one, this chick says, and I said chick because I don't know her. I went to her page. She's a nice looking, if you know, some of you men, you want to partake in this and you want to scally over to her page. I did say scally because it seems like that's the kind of men she likes. But if you want to mosey over to her page and check it out, go ahead. But she said, we only listen to ninjas that pay bills. I was confused on this one, and she was actually commenting back. And so I'm like, what does this even mean? You only listen to people that pays bills? I mean, what does that mean? Can somebody please explain to me what does that mean? Because I can pay my own bills. Are you saying you only listen to people that pay your bills or my bills? I need to know, can you pay my bill? I'm going to pay my own bill. I'm going to pay my own telephone bill. No, we can't chill because you ain't coming over here to spend up all my money. I don't think you do. So before we start, we through. Is that the next song we going to do right now? Because I don't pay nobody bills but mine and my wives. So if you're not my wife, I'm not have no interest in paying your bills. So you only pay attention to dudes to pay bills. And I'm telling you what's going to end up. What's going to end up happening? You're going to pay bills by yourself, and you and your dog are going to have a good time paying bills too. I don't understand that. Well, we don't pay bills. And men, you should stop paying bills for women that are not your wives. Now, if you are friends and you see her struggling and need your help, I couldn't see myself letting you struggle and I'm with you and you have to struggle. But you have to understand, if there's no real commitment there, be careful, because now you're giving her one of your most valuable resources. There are two for a man. There's his time and there's his financial resources. Those are very valuable resources for a man. You're about to give this woman one of your most valuable resources. Now let's flip this. Ladies, you have a valuable resource to men. We're going to get to that later. But you shouldn't give that willingly to every scally, to every Madden King, to every person that you meet. You shouldn't. Now, we're going to get into the scally. I knocked her up. Should I ditch her? You knocked her up. Should you ditch her? I think you should ditch life. I mean, obviously it's failed you. Miss Lynn, you are a moderator. Get rid of this person, please. Thank you. All right. I need to make some more moderators because we can't have people like this on my lives. I don't know who you are, bro, but I'm not going to even acknowledge you anymore. This dude right here. All right, now let's keep going. Now today, oh wait, I do have somebody else, another Dorcas doofus. Now y'all check this out. I don't like ranch. Okay, I do not like ranch dressing. Those of you who know me personally, you know I don't like ranch dressing. I hate it. 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 I really do. But this woman, she's doofus of the week for this reason right here. You guys ready?
She got in there.
You better get my shit. That's what I thought.
They get that ranch. Did she climb through the window?
Yes, she
Climb
did.
through the window. Did she climb through the window? She climbed through the window. Oh, wait for me.
You cannot make this up. You cannot make this up, people. This woman climbed through the window because she wanted her ranch. It is not that serious. Drive up the street to a CVS. Thank God I live where I live. It's a CVS right here. If I want it, yeah, she was going to throw down over ranch, Priscilla. Over ranch dressing. And then she started twerking in the window. Yo, men, this is not the type of woman you want. This is not the type of, but y'all don't listen anyway. This is the woman that you knock up. And I'm going to tell you, that's not fun because rather than try to build a relationship with you between you, her, and her kids with the Z and not the S, she will quickly take you to child support and you're going to pay for that probably for the rest of your life because they don't play games over there. But this is the type of women that y'all go for. Why was she twerking in the window? This was dumb because there are cameras. They're going to come for you.
Nigga, please.
They're going to come and lock you up. That was dumb. She is the doofus of the week. I've never seen anything like this, but a hood bandit would do. Now, if you have a problem with me calling her hood bandits, manabees, and silverbacks, you don't have a problem with me calling them scallies and Madden Kings. We got to keep this thing equal over here, but that was a hood bandit. But we got an ultimate hood bandit coming up later, which brings me to this. Today, it won't just be me. Not today, because I wanted to keep this thing fair. Because I know some ladies feel like I go with you, and I just want the best for you, right? I want every last one of my followers, men and women, to look at this thing in reality and say, okay, based off of the information I'm receiving from this one humble little man, I guess, you know, I'm making good decisions on the ladies and men that I want to be with. I'm not a relationship expert, and that's fine. But I know men. But I don't know ladies. So today, I have a special guest, one of my friends. I've known her for 15 years. That is a long time. Even though she's a Boston Celtic fan, I still love her. And she's from Jersey. So my friend Monique Magnificent, she's going to join me. And I want you guys to say hello to Mo. Just type it up in the section. Hello, Mo. Come on here, Mo. Where are you? Oh, hold on. Let me make myself small. All right. Let's try that again. Come on, Mo. Say hello to Mo, everybody. This is my friend Mo. Mo, say hello to the people. Mo doesn't want to speak to you guys. I can't hear you. Turn on your mic. Can you guys hear Mo? Let's see. Oh. Say something, Mo. Yeah, because they can't hear you. Something's going on with your mic.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you now. You had to unmute your mic. You probably was over there doing a whole lot of stuff. So is it cold over in Jersey?
Can you hear me?
We hear you. We hear you. I don't think she can hear me, y'all. And we tested this. Can you hear me, Mo? Nod your head, yes. Oh, she got her earpiece in. We hear Mo. She can't hear me. You might need to log off and log back on. Try doing that. Hold on.
Okay.
We can hear you, Mo. Okay, well, hold on. Okay, but could you guys hear Mo? Let me know if you can hear her. Could you guys hear her? Yes or no? Okay, she came back.
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Okay.
Okay, she can hear me now.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mo, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from and how cold is it actually in Jersey right now?
Well, you already said it. I'm from New Jersey. It's about 36 degrees right now.
That's
It's
super
freezing, obviously. It's bipolar weather out here because the other day it was like 45. Then it started raining. Then it started snowing. Then it stopped. Yeah.
So, I like going to Jersey. It's something about the East Coast with me. When I'm in the East Coast, I usually amp it up, pause. And man, listen, when I last saw you, remember that concert? It was crazy. I don't know, something about the East Coast. It just brings out that part about me. But it's the same thing. Lynn says the same thing here. It is. Miss Lynn says it's the same thing. It's the same thing here. It's cold. But tell me, what did you think about that last video with the chick climbing through the window? What did you think about that?
Much. That was too much. And then what are you twerking for? And that's for ranch? First of all, I don't like ranch dressing either. Give me blue cheese.
Girl, you almost made me. You almost made me.
Woo!
You made me shout. I love blue cheese. I don't know why people like ranch. It's the nastiest thing ever.
I'm not going crazy for no ranch. Now, will I go crazy for blue cheese? Maybe.
Blue cheese on wings?
I can't fit through no drive-through window, so I'm not doing that.
You are not big like that. You can fit through that drive-through window.
Shit, first of all, she barely got through it. She was like this.
Yeah, she probably was like, what, 3 pounds or something like that?
That's what I'm saying. So could you imagine me trying to get through that window trying to get blue cheese? I would have been stuck.
No, I can imagine that. That would be really, really bad.
I would have been stuck in that window.
Yeah, but check this out, though, Mo. I wanted to ask you a couple of questions as a lady, right? So we know how men handle it. We could be some very sensitive creatures, especially when, somebody breaks up with us. Sometimes we don't know how to let go because there's a way you let situations like that go, especially toxic relationships. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to ask you, what is the proper way to leave? If you don't want to be with this person anymore and they're cheating on you or they're treating you horrible, what's the proper way to leave?
You have a conversation. You let them know what they're doing wrong. I don't want to stay with you because the X, Y, and Z is very toxic and I have to leave. So now, if you can't have a conversation with them, then I guess you're going to leave abruptly, but they're going to stalk you like Kanye. So it's pointless.
Wait, hold on. You think he's stalking that woman?
Yes. Why are you hiding behind a tree? I don't care that you bought this house.
Whoa. I missed that. Wait. Wait a minute. He was hiding behind a tree?
Yes.
I didn't know that. Miss Lynn. Priscilla.
Miss Lynn, tell him.
Y'all the ones that sent me everything. Why y'all ain't tell me about Kanye climbing behind trees? Now, I know he was real petty buying that house across the street from her or something like that. Man, listen. I listen.
It ain't that deep, homie.
It ain't that deep. But see, here's the thing. There's a right way to leave.
Yes.
And then there's a wrong way to leave.
Yeah.
You hear me? There's a right way to leave, and then there's a wrong way to leave. We're gonna show you the wrong way to leave.
Wrong way to leave.
Check this out. This is the wrong way to leave. You're gonna see this, Mo. You ready for this? Check this out.
You really been out?
That's a shame.
Homie must have up, yeah.
What is that they're throwing on there?
Flour.
Is that ketchup?
Flour, ketchup, baking powder.
Damn, Shawty, homie must have up, huh? You really out here? So, and what the you doing? That's not tell you I was coming on. And what the is you doing? Oh. What you doing in my car, son? What you doing in my car? I ain't with no. Talk about. You always think I'm with somebody.
He is like really toe up about it.
Look what you did to my car, brother. Man, what the fuck? Say, partner, hey, chill out, partner, for real. It ain't word.
It is what this is right.
I'm sorry. What the f? What the?
You see this?
Propose or something?
Look at her friend.
Look at the friend like.
You were trying to mess some shit up.
Look at this car. When that stuff dries,
It's gonna take all his paint off. That's the whole point.
yep.
Go ahead. No, call you. You're not gonna have it from the head?
Yeah, help him clean that off.
Because I'm like, help pick it up. That pole. I came over here. I'm not gonna clean it up there. I'm sorry. Turn the windshield.
Yeah, bro, you got some on the back too, son. You hear me? You got some on the back.
Yeah, because he won't hit that on the back. So I'll put it on the back. I don't know who that is. I'm just saying. About me.
Oh, shut up, baby.
Sean said she'd be going to jail.
Oh God, Mo, you see what I'm talking about? This is why you do not get involved when your friends, family, cousins, sisters, brothers, uncles, nephews get into these little domestic disputes. You go over there, you risk going to jail because if he press charges, you're going to jail. For her to say, hey, I love you, I'm going to take you back. What do you think about that? What did you think?
First of all, obviously he cheated on her. And she found out. So she wanted to hurt him. So that's why she did all that stuff to his car. First of all, and if I'm pulling up with my girlfriend, I'm not getting involved. I'm just gonna stand to the side. Because again, look what happened. You want to take him back and I done did all this stuff and I'm looking stupid.
Very stupid.
So you just don't get you get involved to a certain extent. You go to support. Now I'm gonna ride with you. That's gonna be the conversation in the car. I'm gonna ride with you. Now when we get there, you gonna be doing all that mess. I'm gonna stand on the side, make sure nobody try to hit you.
Right.
Or put their hands on you, but I'm not getting involved.
Me personally, I'm staying the heck away from that. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I've seen this too many times, man. Where you go over there and you get into that situation, and now you come over there and now he coming out throwing his charm, or she come out to throw his charm, because there's a lot of women out here that got these dudes so whipped that even the Lord and Savior cannot help them. It's like, dude, so I'm not going to go over there with you. I'm sorry. If you my friend, you watching this, you have a problem with your wife, your girlfriend, your concubines, your side dishes, and your side pieces, I'm not going over there with you, because at the very end of the day, you're going to be back with them and I'm going to be left looking stupid. When I see you again, it's going to be one because I went over there with you. But I'm staying at home. Right, Marcus? Marcus has got it. Marcus is right.
Marcus said, no.
He said, I'm staying at home. Marcus is a smart one.
No, y'all
I like you already, Marcus.
Well, y'all got to take the ride, because what about if something happened? What about somebody try to jump her? I need to be there.
No. Don't go over there. Marcus, my boy, you are absolutely right. Don't go over there because it's going to end up bad for you. You don't do it. But here's the thing, Mo. That's not the only thing that I've seen. These people do not know. Listen, they don't know how to lead toxic situations. When a situation is toxic and that person has moved on, you need to learn how to move on from that thing, because now you're going to see yet another situation where somebody should have left and absolutely did not. They did not. Check this out.
This really think I'm something to play with. Sad. Won't even take care of his insurance.
Where's she at? Macy's?
A shoe store.
That's just how it happened to you. That's just how it happened to you. Right there. That's just how it happened to you. What the you mean what I mean? And I'm supposed to. Just like you popped up at my mother door yesterday. You was with me yesterday. You was in my bed yesterday. You stood with me last night.
Mo, I had to stop it. Why did she have to throw that out there when she said, "Oh, you was messing with me last night"?
Because that's very important information. You was just in my bed.
And why bring that up? I think that's cap.
No, you was just in my bed, but you were another female. Oh no, I'm letting it be known.
Stop the cap.
He wasn't in your bed.
He was.
He wasn't in your bed. What I learned, and I'm not bucking you, but what I'm learning is a lot of women, they do that kind of stuff to try to throw it at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, how y'all do with little penises with men. It's anything to try to make us look bad. I think it was capped.
Okay.
I think it was capped. Marcus, you know what? I'm liking you, Marcus. You are dropping knowledge. First of all, where'd she get that outfit?
Marcus.
I like Marcus, man. Marcus, you want to do, not Miss Lynn, thank you, sweetheart. But no, Marcus, what did you say? Marcus, oh no, that's Miss Lynn. Miss Lynn, I love you. I love you, girl. She said, where did you get this outfit from?
But can I say something? Why do you think it's cat? Because if it was cat, he would have said it. You notice he didn't say, I wasn't in your bed.
Ooh.
Because he was. Now, we ain't going to, females, we ain't going to lie about that now. We ain't going to lie. You caught a body. I'm not going to lie about catching no body.
You right. But now, as far as that outfit she got on, it brings one thing to my mind. Y'all ready for it? Dost thou knowest? She belongeth to the streets.
That's right.
That's what that outfit looks like. But he didn't deny it. You're right, Lakeisha. He didn't deny it. Let's go. Oh, y'all. This is crazy.
I'm lying? So I'm lying? I'm lying? You did not, you ain't stood by me.
When I'm with her,
you ain't tell your son, excuse me, you didn't tell your son.
So he was with her last night, see?
Hello? So you gonna play with me like that? Boy, don't make me up in this store. Do not make me cut up in this mother store. Because you know you full of you don't do for your churn. You say. So you go, boy, I swear to God, boy, I would really click out in here. You don't need to say nothing. Don't tell him a mother thing. Don't say nothing to him.
looking at us.
I don't give a who looking at us. My live looking at us. How about that? My live is looking at us. You on live. I want you to know. I want you to know you on live. You live. You live, baby. You live. I'm jealous. You was by me. You was by me and ain't do nothing. And you ain't do. You with me. You with me. He ain't never gonna leave me. He ain't gonna never leave me. Never ever is he gonna leave me. He gonna always with me. So know that. Y'all know he gonna always with me. I want you to know that. So you stupid. You a stupid mother. You one of them stupid mother. Yeah, you. So you one of them stupid mother.
Let you do your little thing.
So when you go, so what? Hold up. You gonna uphold and not taking care of his churn?
That's somewhere else.
You so up.
Embarrassing.
Embarrassing. You not gonna take my mother phone. You don't do for your mother churn.
You look
toe up.
silly, though.
I look silly, but he was in my bed. I look silly. I look silly. I look silly.
Mama drama, it is fun.
I look silly. Get the help. Get your help. Get your help. Get your help. Get your help. Because she tore up and she looks stupid.
She crazy.
She looked tore up.
Can I get those fucking shoes?
Get the shoes. Get your children some shoes.
I buy them everything.
Get them some shoes.
I'm buying her shoes.
What you mean? You buying her shoes and you can't buy your sons no shoes?
You shoes.
I told you to buy your son some shoes, but you was talking about we was gonna be a family yesterday.
Marcus
you
is
love me so much.
I like Marcus. Marcus is funny, yo.
You love me. That's what you told me. You told me you love me.
You know what, Miss Lynn?
You love her. He loved you today. But he loved you today. That's all. You ain't over quick, you done.
Embarrassing.
You ain't embarrassed. What the you mean? Like I give a I don't care. I want them to see. I want them to see. I want them to see. I want them to see everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, she made me hide myself. Did you see that, Bo?
I'm embarrassed to be a woman.
You embarrassed to be a woman? Why?
She did too much.
She did absolutely. I'll let you go first. That's a lot to unpack for me. You go first. Tell me, was this the proper way to leave a toxic relationship?
Is she really leaving it though? She just pulled up. Somebody must have texted her like, girl, your man at the store buying his other chick some shoes. And she pulled up. That's what happened. But it's just like, you look dumb. She kept saying, I look stupid. I was like, you look dumb. Because what you doing all that for? He with a whole nother female. You look real stupid. I'm not rolling up to nobody talking about something. Oh, he was with me last night and that. I'm not doing all that. You got to be worried about who I'm at the mall with.
Facts. So what you think he's taking care of his children?
I think so. I think she just said that just to say it because she was pissed. And if he wasn't taking care of the children, you gonna mess with somebody. You just said we're gonna be a family, so you sleeping with somebody that's not taking care of his kids.
Yeah. Check out what Miss Lynn just said.
Wait.
If he talk that talk, she gonna go back. I agree.
I think so too.
Here's what I think. Even if he was with you in your bed that night, that was at night. He's out in public with her. Ladies, let me make this clear to you. I don't care what you think your status is. The man, whoever he's out with, that's his woman. And you're the side piece. Because he was in your bed last night. That's side piece. He's out in public with her. That's the main. You gotta keep this thing in proper perspective here. You followed this man, and obviously you felt some way. If he doesn't want you, you see him. Listen. If you see him out with another chick or another woman, female, whatever, if you see him with that outside in public with another woman and it's not you, you need to just leave it alone. And if there's going to be a confrontation, make it the next confrontation when he's smashing. Because if you're going to go back to him, I have one question. After you've seen him with another woman, I have one question. Why go back?
Dumb.
You know he doesn't want to be with you.
Dumb. Insecure.
Let's see what Marcus is saying.
Low self-esteem.
She should pulled up barefooted and gave her the shoe size since he was in a buying mood. In fact, bring the kids too. We all get new shoes with the side chick or maid chick, whoever she.
That's what I would have
said. Today, I agree. Listen, hey, since you buy shoes, and those shoes were hideous. I like shoes. That's one of the things I look at on women. I look at your feet, and those look like, what was those? The Battle Axe Philistines 300. I mean, what were those? Those were horrible shoes. But again, it brings me back to this point. If you see your significant other out in public with somebody else, they are no longer your significant other. Because Mo, we got another one. One more we got to bring.
Wait,
you ready
can I say
for this
something
one?
real quick?
Go ahead, sweetheart.
I feel like when you're younger, you do stuff like that. Now that I'm 41, I'm not doing that. But back in my late 20s, early 30s, oh yeah, I would have pulled up real quick and would have
But
cut you.
what was to be gained? What did you gain by doing that though?
To embarrass you like you embarrassed me, make you feel bad like I felt bad.
Mm. I don't really think I don't know. I've been done wrong too. And you know, a lot of ladies be like, who hurt you? I was once hurt, but like I said before, you wasn't here, but there's no woman on earth that can hurt me now because I refuse to give you that kind of power if you decide to leave me. That's
Right.
just absolutely not going to happen. I'm not going to give you that kind of power over me, over my emotions, over my mental stability. You don't have that power to hurt me. But back in the day when I was hurt, I would walk up just to see. Because a lot of times they would lie to you. Are you cheating on me? No, or whatever. I'm smarter than that now. But back then I would ask the question that I already knew the answer to. You know the answer. If they're not answering your calls, they're not calling you as much, they're not showing up as much, why do you need to ask? You already know the answer. So you look stupid trying to ask a question for somebody you know the answer. You know the answer. So me right now, I would just leave because I'm certainly not going to be like this gentleman that I'm going to show you. Learn how to leave, gentlemen, because there are men that do not know how to leave either.
I feel sorry for him.
With a whole nother dude on Valentine's Day, you with a whole nother but you at work? You talking about you at work?
Look at that outfit.
First of all, I'm embarrassed. I don't even know what to do. How do you even get here? First,
what you mean? How? What do that matter? You got your location still on. I'm at the house with the kids on. You out here with a whole nother dude.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Hey, what are you doing? Why you? You told me you had to run. Say, you know she got an old man. You know she got 3 kids. You know she got kids. She good, huh? And you ain't saying nothing. You taking his side?
I'm just embarrassed. I really have no words for you.
That outfit should embarrass you, sweetheart.
I can't even believe here, first of all, and the scene you just caught.
It don't matter. You worrying about a scene. You ain't worrying about your relationship, doing. That don't matter. Your
You're
relationship.
not worried about it. Obviously, you thought we could have went to jail or anything.
I don't know. Chill. I'm fighting for you, and you talking about some. I'm at the house with the kids. Now, if you had your trick on, I would still think you ain't work. How often you do this? You probably with this dude, this nigga all the time. Come on, man.
Listen,
what kind of car is that?
You a whole man. You still right here, boy. You a. Yo, you got nothing to do with it, man. So you know what I'm saying?
How cracking that?
Why you with like for real?
Why you even did this? Like, what?
She belongs to the streets. No remorse or nothing for me. That show you how much I care about you. I done came way out here. At least I'm fighting for you.
I'm just embarrassed right now. Like
you heard that right.
At least I'm fighting for you.
Homie, you chill out, man. Look, I'm talking to my girl.
That ain't not your girl, bro.
No, you're not going nowhere. Look, no, you're not going nowhere. You leaving with him?
I'm gonna call you.
No, you're not going nowhere. You leaving with him?
I'm gonna call you.
You leaving with him?
Yeah. I'm gonna call you.
No, like for real.
I really
I'm just, you know what, Marcus?
Come on.
Marcus is over, man.
Everybody already
I like Marcus. He is over.
You talking about leaving with a whole nother man? So what's up? What you gonna leave? You leaving the kids too?
Yeah,
no, you clearly tell that's a woman.
I just need to think right now.
She just tall.
You leaving the kids?
That's making the man horse.
I'm not leaving my kids. I can't do this right now. Right now, not a good time.
It ain't a good time, man.
It's not a good time.
Boy, that's up, man.
Life, what you just did, like, you know, you could have did that better than that. Like,
that's what's up, though. That's what's up.
Come on, man. We got shit to do. I got other planned for.
But since you for real,
you hear this crap?
You in your done. You really about to leave?
Okay, I'm gonna take this one first, sweetheart. Let me get this one first, since this was a man. Normally, I'm like the ultimate gentleman, but today I can't be that dude. Okay, I need to let you know what. First of all,
so what have we learned, if nothing else, children? Homie, don't play it.
I don't play that stuff. First of all, you built like a linebacker. That's number one. If I come up and see your butt cheeks flapping in the wind under this outfit, we can see the G-string that has diminished and disappeared in the horizon of your butt cheeks. I am not going to chase you anywhere. I'm not going to do that. If I come out and I see you, first of all, I'm going to be like a chameleon. I'm going to be in the weeds just looking, and I'm going to be like, okay, I saw what I needed to see. But I don't need to do that. First of all, I don't. The signs is there. I'm not going to even bother it. If you're not going to tell me what's going on, I'll let you have your little fun. But far be it for me to allow you to have all the good fun for me. I mean, you're gone. She left you with the kids, my boy. She left you with the kids. I mean,
she belongs to the streets.
She belonged to the streets. And this dude was weak because he let you just talk all to her. He didn't even step up, man. We got somewhere to go, man. Because that's not her man either. He's going to leave her too.
Yep.
He is not going to be with her either. And you did all of this for a woman that's not worth it. All this energy, all this fussing, everything that you just did, and she still got in that car. No, my boy, this is what you do. If you are going to confront her, this is what you do. Let me get in character. So, Wendy, this is what you're doing?
Not Wendy. Not Wendy.
It has to be Wendy. Take one more step. If you take one more step, I'm a no. And when she takes one more step with him, then she made her choice. What you mean you fighting? There was no fight. She was already gone. Now, you can stop me if I'm wrong. You're a lady. That's why you're here. I want that woman prospect. I want you on the show more often than Mo. But check, because you give me the woman side of it. But let me ask you, if that woman's already with this dude, slept with him and everything, what is the chance that she's going to say, I'm going to go home and be with that man that's chasing? Is that worth a fight?
She don't respect him. She don't respect him. That's it. When you don't respect somebody, it's pointless. That's why she's cheating with him, because she does not respect him. He's a lame. He's simping. For what? Talking about I'm talking to my girl. This ain't your girl. This our girl. He said, at least I'm trying to come out here and fight for you. What? That's why I'm going to keep cheating on you. Because you talking crazy.
Did you just say this our girl, though?
That's our girl.
She belongs to the streets.
I'm going to keep cheating on you because you allowing me to act like this on you. She probably got home and said, listen, baby, can I just have both of y'all? And this is why. And he probably said, you know what, that makes sense. That makes sense. Go right ahead. No.
Yeah, that was men, my boys, fellas, I'm ride or die with the manosphere. I am. But the ladies would agree that this was over for him. He didn't really have a chance to get this woman back. I mean, because I feel one thing I know, being down this situation, I was here before. They may even come back, but it's never the same. It is not because she cheated. Let me help you. And I don't like to talk about this subject too much because there's so many gray areas with this cheating thing. It's not so black and white. But one thing I've learned in my life is every single solitary time a woman stepped out on me that I found out about, 90% of the time, I can't say 100%, 90% of the time she was already gone. She was gone. Because y'all emotionally attached or mentally attached to a man before you even cross that line.
Yes.
With a man, we can have sex with them in 2 seconds at the climax. I like to call it post-climax clarity. We already decided I don't even like this girl. We've already decided that, man, our whole life seemed to come before us and seep out of us the second we have a climax. Why? Because we're not geared like that. Right. Man, we sleep with 10,000 women and go home. That's just the way we're wired. That's the way we're made. We don't become emotionally attached to women that we cheat with, right? Or women that we sleep with. Mm-hmm. Women, you're a little different. From my experience, every time, except for maybe a minuscule number, every time they go somewhere with another man, they gone. And it's nothing I can buy you. It's nothing I can do. It's nothing I can say. You let these women go. Don't try to make scenes. Don't videotape it. Because in the end, Mo is sitting here nodding her head because at the very end of the day, he looked weak.
Very weak. And that's why she cheated on him. Because he's weak. He's weak. Just like you said, mentally, if we already done slept with somebody mentally, we've been there already. We've been with that man already. We not just laying up to lay up. If I don't slept with you, we already here.
Mm-hmm.
There's no fight left. That's it. You might as well wrap it up. Go home with the kids.
And get you somebody else.
Get somebody else. But that's probably why she cheated on him, because he seemed real weak. And not because he's emotional. Because, you want somebody with a high emotional intelligence.
Okay, that's what I was going to.
You see what I'm saying? It's not because he was emotional. Don't get me wrong. That's not why he was weak. But it's just the fact that he was like, I'm out here trying to get my girl back. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Did you just go East Coast with me? What are you talking about?
What are you Yo, B, what are you talking about? No, sir, it's like, why are you out here doing that? Like, I don't know. I just feel like at that point, she was probably like, this is why I'm cheating on him.
So Jeremy says she knows he's going to be there tomorrow. I believe there is a safety net element there. Yeah, absolutely. Because he's a simp. He's already fighting for something. Listen, here's the thing. And I'm really going to slow this down for you so that you can hear it. Men and ladies, hopefully this can help you. She's already giving him the most valuable thing that she can give any other man, which is your body. Yeah. That is what men find valuable in you. So for those of you women who think you can get out here and do what men do and sleep with a whole lot of men, we find value in your body. You see what I'm saying? So if you know this woman has given her body, the best aspect of her, to somebody else, and you are paying a higher price. Why? You are the father of her children. You're probably paying all the bills. You're paying a higher price than this dude that just showed her the good day on Valentine's Day. You have to look at that and say, am I worth this? Am I worth this? I'm better than this. Don't go crying and simping for some woman that somebody else's cum cushion. You don't do that. That makes you look weak. And like she said, they will never respect you. Mm-hmm. Even though you put your foot down and you say, look, rhinoceros, you walk towards this car one more time, I'm gone. That's what you should have did. Put your foot down. When she got home, her clothes would have been sitting out nicely on the porch. You get in this car, you make a drive to the house because your stuff going to be out there before the homeless and crack addicts get it.
But can I add something?
Go ahead.
He could have really turned this situation around. If he would have pulled up and said, yo, what are you doing? And she was like, what are you doing here? If you don't get out his face and come with me, it's over. She would have left. Because that would have been him putting his foot down and being a man's man. Not you talking about some, yo, I'm out here fighting for my girl. Where you going? What's going on? Nah. I feel like if that was me, and he was pulled up and was like, yo, you come with me right now. Because I don't know what you're doing. You acting stupid. I probably would have went with him.
Yeah, I wouldn't have wanted you, though. When I would have saw you with some other dude, because, no, honestly, I'd have been like, man, no, you can have it. Hey, was it good, bro? Here go a couple of extra dollars. You know what I'm saying? Hey, she like to go to that. And she like action movies. She like, romance movies. You can use my pass or whatever. I'm going to go to the strip club for to have me a good time or whatever. Or fine. Listen. My boy said he was at home playing PlayStation. I don't know, because he at home with the kids. Think about it. She's out with another man while her man is at home with the children. I don't care if he is the Madden King. He probably is at home with the Madden. But at the very end of the day, he at home with his children. And you're out with some scallywag. And he probably a Madden King. Or he probably baby mama number 14, baby daddy number 14. It doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter. I'm just saying.
So why do you think that he took that route? So we can tell that he probably suffered with low self-esteem.
Mm-hmm.
She probably done demasculated him or emasculated. What is it? D or E?
Demasculating.
She's probably been doing that the whole relationship, honestly. Because I don't know a man that starts off like this. I've never came across a man that started off like this, like how he was on this video. She's probably diminished him so much during this relationship. This is what he's left with.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Like, is that how men start? I've never met a man that started off like that.
I have. I know one I'm thinking of right now, and she didn't respect him either.
See?
But you know what's crazy? Dudes who are emasculated like that and a woman emasculate them, they usually cheat with more submissive women.
Really?
Which is weird. Yeah, they cheat with more submissive women. The woman, they side chick, is more submissive. They go home to the woman that emasculates them. And then the one that's submissive, she's the one that's catering to his ego and making him feel like a man. So if he steps out, trust me, women, when the man cheats on you, he steps out on you, guaranteed. You can look at, because y'all always, I say this all the time to a lot of ladies, and they say, well, look at her, look at me. Y'all really think that's what it is?
No, it has nothing to do with
It's hardly ever even that.
Nope.
It's something else. Like I said, I could do a show, and maybe we will, you and I, but it's a whole lot of gray area there. Does it make it right? No. But there's an explanation. There is a reason. Y'all just sitting here and thinking, oh, men gonna cheat, men gonna cheat. It's not just what you think. It's not that. But you don't want to listen. Y'all do not you, Mo, but y'all don't want to listen. And when men are talking, you don't want to hear it. Your emotions are riled up, this, that, and the other. You don't want to listen. But if you listen, you would learn. And you would see that it's not just because he can't control his dick.
No.
It's not.
It. But see, that's why me and you, because I don't think like a lot of these women out here. So
he said, hello, she is the breadwinner. And he told her, I thought you was out here at work. Maybe they both pay. Maybe I don't know. I don't know their financial situation. I don't really care at that point.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't change the fact that she was out with another dude and he looked real weak running after her. Call me, baby. You want to suck your thumb too, little baby? Oh, baby. Man, nigga, please. I'm not finna do none of that.
Shut the
I'm not doing it.
So what
I'm not doing
did?
it. I'm not chasing after nobody.
So you would have hid behind the car, saw that she got in the car with somebody else, and did what?
No, I was joking. I'm not doing none of that. I already know. The not calling, the making up reasons. And when I called you, you wasn't at work. That's all I needed. And and I asked you, hey, where you at? Oh, I'm at work. Boom. Boom. Explosion. Right there.
Get the stepping.
Right there, that's the end of it. I don't need to go hide in the bushes. This will never be me. This will never be me. Number one, and like Marcus was saying, maybe she pays all the bill. Maybe that for whatever reason, Mo, you are onto something. She does not respect him.
She doesn't.
So that you are on to something. I agree. There's a level of disrespect there. And whatever it is, she's already gone, my boy. You might as well go ahead because that night, because trust me, listen, he got other stuff planned. He got other stuff planned for that night. You already know what that means. You know what that means at the end of that night, it's gonna be something that's gonna go, oh my boy. You hear me? It's gonna be some stuff that you gonna make. If you saw it, you be like, what? I'm just saying. But man, look, I hope y'all enjoy it, Mo. I'm having the ball with her on here. Hey, but Mo, let me ask you a question. You're a very nice looking lady. I think the fellas would agree. She's a very nice looking lady. Listen, this is one of my friends. I will shoot you if you mess her up, just so you know. Now, Mo, what kind of man, if you was to look for a man, right?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of man would you look for? What kind of man turns you on?
I like a man that's a good leader. The
Okay.
kind of man that's respected. Like when he talks, people want to hear what he has to say.
Okay.
I like a man's man.
What does that mean?
Oh, like somebody that's not controlling, but knows how to kind of like put me in my place somewhat. Because I can go. Somebody that bring me back in.
Okay.
Somebody that has a high emotional intelligence. Express
Okay,
to
now
me
you
how
got to
you
explain that one to me, definitely.
you have to be able to express to me how you feel.
Okay,
Like if you're upset
communicating.
with me, let me know you're upset with me.
Okay,
If you are happy about something that I'm doing or whatever, express that as well.
okay. Does he have to have certain physical attributes?
I don't really have a type.
Does he
No,
have to be tall, or you don't mind?
no.
Okay. So what about his money? How much money does he need to make?
See, that's where it gets dicey.
Okay, let's go.
Because I feel like, what does that have to do with it? As long as he's paying his bills, I mean, what does that have to do with me? Like, if he can pay his bills and not be struggling, that's all that should matter.
So if he was to marry you, would you be willing to pay half, go half with him
Oh,
on bills?
absolutely. That would be my mindset. As long as you can pay half the mortgage and half the utilities and half the whatever, I'm good.
Wow. Okay. Wow. So if I was to put are you open to dating people who are not black? Or you just stuck on the brothers?
I want a brother.
You want a brother? Okay. So, here's the thing. If I was to put what you just said into this calculator, I did it last week, and it was interesting, man. And
Jeremy,
the
I don't
numbers
have
is
a type,
crazy. You would have been high. They would have said you were down to earth. Okay.
Who?
They would have said you was down to earth. Now, to be fair, I'm going to make you small, pause. To be fair, I did the ladies last week. So I'm going to do me this week. I'm going to get rid of me real quick. Bye, everybody. So today I have my own calculator for men. Let me go up. This is the men reality calculator. So this is for me. Because I always talk about ladies being realistic about this is based off of the U.S. Census Bureau. So they gather data. This is not 100% data, okay? This is based off of what was presented, okay? But it's pretty accurate. It gives a good overview about what, the ages and the income and everything else. So for me, right? Our age range for me is usually, I don't want a woman my age. So I say somewhere between
Wait a minute.
45.
What's wrong with a woman your age?
Woman my age. You want to be honest? Let's be honest. Hold on. I'm for to bring myself. I'll say somewhere between 30 and 45 for me. Okay?
Okay.
I'm being honest. Let me bring myself back. Women my age, y'all tend to be stuck in y'all ways. I don't like arguing. I don't like fussing. I don't like none of that. That's one of the reasons. Number two, a lot of y'all let yourselves go. If you look at me, I'm not a big man. I'm not skinny, but you can see my arms. I'm not no small dude. I'm kind of the nice size here. You see what I'm saying? So some of y'all not my type as far as physical attributes. I like a big woman, but I like it curvy. I like curves. I want to be able to tell you got a waist. You know what I'm saying? I'm not attracted to certain shapes. That's just my preference. Do I like a big woman? I don't like no skinny woman. I don't. I like a woman with meat, whether it's big breasts or big butt. One of those things needs to happen. If you straight up and down, we gonna have a problem, especially if you are overweight. Okay, I don't mind overweight. I don't like obese. It's a difference. It's a difference. I don't mind overweight because like I said, I like thickness. But I just, man, if I can put you in the lineup, well, I mean, the Bears do need some linemen. If all you need is a helmet, then you can't be with me. But I found that the older some of these women are, they tend to let themselves go, which is unacceptable.
Really?
Let's bring me to this. Mo, this dude in my inbox talking about what I got against big women. I have nothing against big women. Why am I degrading them? He almost made doofus of the week, though, by the way. You lucky I know you because you almost made doofus of the week. But he said, why am I downgrading? I'm not downgrading anyone. You downgrade yourself. Why? Because you lower your value by carrying unnecessary weight, especially it's unacceptable if you are single and you weigh 300 pounds. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable in the dating market. You worsen your value. You can increase your value by losing weight or at least becoming more physically attractive. Men see you first. I keep pleading with you. 80% of our women are overweight and obese. That's unacceptable.
Mm-hmm.
So if I don't find that attractive, and most men who make above average, we don't find that attractive. We don't need you to pay our bills. I don't care about your degrees. I don't care about none of that. I want to know what you look like first.
Right.
That's the first thing we see. If I'm not attracted by what I see, then I won't know the rest of you because I got to wake up to you. I don't want to roll over 3 times before I find what looks like a crevice. I don't want that. That's just what I don't want. And it doesn't mean I'm degrading them. Right. I just said I don't mind it. Just proportion.
You have a preference. There's nothing wrong with having a preference.
We're going to talk about that. Okay, race. My race that I like. Hold on, let me move myself out the way. So the race. Mm-hmm. Me personally, I'm any. Okay, I don't mind. I don't discriminate. Whatever. If I was looking. The height, I don't care. I'm only 5'8", so I'm not gonna go out here with no 6 foot tall woman. I don't feel like standing on stirrups to kiss you. So whatever. Exclude overweight? No. Exclude obese? Yes. Minimum income for me.
Okay.
I do not want a woman that does not have a career. You don't have to be rich. If your career is saving the homeless people and you doing it for a nonprofit, that's fine. But I need an ambitious, purpose-driven woman. I don't want nobody to just want to lay at home. Now, if you want to be a housewife and that's your purpose, that's good enough for me. That's still a career.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? If you want to be a housewife, but you better come with a good cookbook. Don't come in my face talking about you want to be a housewife and you can't even make nothing but bologna sandwiches and that's fried. I don't want that. I want you to be able to cook. You need to have a cookbook. You need to be able to do that. But for me, the minimum income, which is nothing, is $30,000.
But wait,
that's nothing. Go ahead.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because that's above minimum wage. That means you're doing something.
But
you serve. If you're a housewife, of course that's zero. But what happens if I go down? You see what I'm saying? What happens if I get sick? Who's going to pay for this stuff?
Okay, I see what you're saying. That makes sense.
Yeah, so you need to at least make something. Right. So when I get back up now, Manuel, I got a lot of things. Unless my arms and head not working, I got a lot of things I can do. I can do videography. I can do mixing. I can play music. I can do IT. I can do cybersecurity. I can mix records. I can write songs. I can cut hair. It's so many ways I can make money out here.
Right.
I have stocks out here. You see what I'm saying? I do have stocks. So I got ways to make money. But if Derek goes down and I need you to step up, you need to have something. And if you make $30,000, that means you have some kind of earning potential.
That makes sense.
That's important. Now it's going to say find out. Now let's see how realistic my woman is. Let's go. Did he go? Hold on.
Did you cook
All right. Get the results. My ideal woman, probability. Now mine said easy to please.
Wait, we don't see it.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Probability. Look at this. There are 12 million women in the United States that meet my standards.
Okay.
So 35, my standard is 35% of women. Reality, easy to please. This is mine.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yours, I can guarantee would be relatively the same.
Yeah.
My standards is not that high. My standards is my standards for a good reason. I gave you. Now, here's the thing, though. Let me bring myself back and get rid of this one. Where is it? Oh, let me go back to this. Okay. So that was my standard, Mo. What did you think about my standards?
I thought that was very interesting.
Speak your mind, girl.
Which part?
I mean, the only part that a lot of people have problem with is my career. I just want a career-driven woman. 30,000 is okay, but you career-driven, doing something with, I'm ambitious. So you got to meet me where I am. I don't want nobody to just want to leech on me. Do you think that's fair?
So, but when you say career-driven, she can't just have a job. She has to have a career.
Burger King, for me, that's not a career unless, of course, you're a manager. Now, if you decide I want to go full time, you know, I'll enjoy serving, then that's cool. I will be okay with that. You see what I'm saying? But I like ambition. I think that's what I'm trying to say. I like purpose driven. You know, and if you just here to exist, that's going to mess with what I got going on, what I want to do, because I'm going to leave you and we're going to grow apart mentally. I know me.
But why do you think that if, say, for instance, she's working retail, that's all she wants to do, but she supports you. Whatever you want to do, whatever you need to do, she supports you. You wouldn't accept that because that's not.
Yeah, I mean, if she enjoys what she's doing and that's her purpose, she just enjoys serving people in that capacity, I would be okay with that.
Okay.
I would be okay with that. I really would. As long as, because what happens is sometimes when you work a job, you just hear and you'll quit it tomorrow because you have no passion for it. You know, so you it's just something you doing. That's not going to work well with me in my mind because I want to know what is your purpose? I'm a person with purpose. I ain't perfect. I got a lot of issues. But one thing about me, I do have a purpose. I'm focused on what I want to do in life. And if we're going to be on the same level, you need to meet me where I am mentally. Otherwise, it's not going to work. We're going to have what they call irreconcilable differences. That's not going to work for me. No. It's not. I don't care. I said 30,000. 30,000 ain't nothing, especially where you are. That's White Castle's up there for you, right? You in New Jersey. I did the math up there. To make 60,000 here, you need to make 84,000 where you are.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? So the cost of living is nothing. That 30,000, that's Indiana. You can wake up in the morning, scoop poo-poo and make that. That's not nothing. But I'm saying I need you to have some kind of purpose. Do something. That's not going to work with me. I'm not that kind of man. I like purpose driven. Okay, now, the other qualities that I like: smart, intelligent, funny. I'm intellectual. You know what I'm saying? So I may talk about, I'm on this stuff because this is the stuff people send me. But you know me. I can talk about history. I can talk about math. I can talk about science. I can talk about politics. I can talk about it all.
Yeah.
Whoever is with me, you and my wife, we wake up in the morning, I'll be like, what you think about the philosophical difference? You will be like, wait, what? I was thinking you was waking me up for some sex. And you up there talking about math.
I'm telling you, that's so you.
But that's the kind of person I am. That's what I would be looking for. Mo, you know me.
Yeah.
But now, having said that, we asked each other, Mo, I have got a clip for you that shows how different men what they want and women what they want, how different we can be.
Honey,
are you ready? This is about, listen, sweetheart, this is about to mess you up. And she had to take a sip. Here, wait a minute, let me make this right, because let me make Mo. I hate making Mo small, but pause. But here we go. Unbelievable. I'm gonna get rid of me. Here we go.
You too close to the camera.
Oh, those kids don't know how to do this shit. I'm old as fuck. Wait a minute, girl. Can you see me?
I can see you.
You never did this double screen. I'm an old bitch. Hold on. You gotta get this shit right, girl. Can you see me?
Okay.
Hold on. Let me do this real quick.
Jesus.
Let me make this quick. It's a warning right here. It's about to be some language that's not for kids, okay?
Right.
If you have children in the room, this hood bandit and this silverback is about to bring it to the level you've never seen before. But trust me, Mo and myself, we're gonna show you. Woo! Y'all not ready. Let's go.
Let's get to it. What's your name, beautiful?
My name Marilyn.
Marilyn.
Stop. This is the last time I'm gonna stop for a second. But I hate when Kendra G be pumping them up.
Yes.
You say, what's your name, beautiful? Come, stop. But let's go. I'm not gonna go.
Here. Marilyn, where you calling us from?
I'm calling you from Seattle, but I'm a Detroit native, baby. D-Town, what up, though?
Detroit in the building. Marilyn, how old are you?
Yeah, I'm 45. I told you I'm an old bitch now. Come on.
45. What do you do for a living?
I'm a hustler. Hustler.
What does that mean?
You don't know what a hustler is? Okay, I'm gonna tell you what a hustler is. Okay, I'm a hustler. I'm for whatever I do, whatever the fuck is needed at the time. So I'm gonna give you an example of what a hustler is. Okay. Example of a hustler. In the 90s, I was a drug dealer. When that shit faded, everybody went to jail. I was no longer a drug dealer. So then after that, I got married. So I hustled his ass. You feel me? You following me now? Then when unemployment came along and they was throwing that extra six, a bitch was unemployed. You get it now?
Mo. Sugar plum dumpling. You see this hood bandit? Do you see what I'm talking about? She got on here. She 45 years old. At what point do we grow up here?
Oh my God.
She is way too old to be talking like this. And to say I was hustling him. What do you mean hustling? What do you mean? You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna make myself small. So this is where I will be. And when we go cut it. Let's go.
Hustler. Shall I go on?
Yes, keep going.
I was seeing a machinist. I know I do every motherfucking thing. I was about to be an undertaker when this motherfucker started killing all these people. But I said, no, that's kind of fucked up. I ain't gonna do that. But right now, my current job, I'm a security guard because it's the phrase they pay because I'm not getting that vaccine bullshit.
Woo! Okay.
But I'm about that change though. I'm a money getter. Shit, I used to be a cab driver, Uber driver.
Sold drugs, but won't take the vaccine.
You say what?
Sold drugs, but won't take the vaccine. Okay.
You see, you can't make this crap up. You just absolutely cannot make this crap up. This woman said she was a drug dealer and then she hustled men. Did you catch that part? She hustled men. What in the world is going on here? Now, y'all always say, I'm telling you, the standards that some of these women have are unbelievable. You cannot make this junk up. You cannot make it up. You cannot make it up.
How about that coin, baby? About that coin.
Okay. So what kind of drugs did you sell back in the day?
What the fuck you mean? You know, boy, girl, do you know the names? I mean, boy and girl. You know what that means?
Yes.
No, I don't.
Heroin.
Boy is
cocaine.
considered heroin. Okay, that's boy.
Okay, I just told on myself. I wasn't always in church, everybody. Just so y'all know. I wasn't always in church. I kind of know a little thing in here. Boy is heroin, girl is cocaine. Okay, we know that. Now, having said that, Mo, is this not when this done? There are police that watch this. I mean, how stupid can you be? There are police that watch this.
She said it very proudly.
Yeah, this is alarming, Marcus. What in the world is going on, everybody? Here we go.
Girl, okay. Girl is, cocaine, stuff like that you shoot up, the things like that. Then you got crack, then you got weed, all that shit, girl.
So you stopped at weed?
Did I stop selling weed?
I mean, you stopped selling, was weed your last drug that you sold?
Yeah, my last drug I sold was weed. The reason why I stopped selling weed is because the guy that I was married to.
Wait, stop. So nobody gonna tell her that. Girl, you are getting yourself in trouble.
Shut the
Just, girl, you gonna go to jail. Mo, you got anything so far? Let's go. Because we need to get to the part where she started talking about the man she wants.
Yeah.
Y'all.
That's it.
So he was my best customer and I needed his money for myself. So I had to let that run. And he didn't want me to be a drug dealer no more. So he had to pay me to be his wife. So that's how that happened.
How long was you married for?
I was married for 11 years.
11 years.
I was a housewife.
You're officially divorced.
Officially, got papers, I'll show them to you.
Okay. Marilyn, do you have any kids?
Marcus.
I have one child from my previous marriage, yes.
How old's your child?
She's 22, old as fuck. Like I said, I don't have kids unless you got to pay me to lay down and have a baby. I already got all this fat. And I still get paid for it, actually, so it worked out for me. For getting fat, girl, I had a badass body. Why get your body up for free? That shit's just dumb to me. But anyway, next.
How do you get paid for being fat?
Because if you're going to lose your body to have a baby for a motherfucker, At least be they hug. Let that motherfucker be done married you first. Before you lose all your good shit. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta get, you gonna let your shit go. You might as well let it go for a price.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So you lost your skinny body when you had your baby.
Yeah.
Huh?
Facts.
And then how do you still get paid? Your child's 22.
It's called alimony. I'm not married yet. I'm always hustling. I done told you, the next person I divorced, then he'll stop paying me. But until then, hey. Would you say, what my girl say? Ow.
You know what's sad part about this, no Mo? That when you look at the comment section of this, thanks to Kendra G for even sharing this. You guys, if you're not following her, you need to go follow Kendra G. So go subscribe to her because you're gonna find some gems over there.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the women in the comment section, Mo, they were okay with this. They were okay with this behavior. I mean, they found it hilarious. Now, from a laughing standpoint, from a comedy standpoint, this is hilarious. You know, she's funny. But here's my thing, and I need to bring you up right quick. Hold on, and we'll go back to this. But I do have to ask you, Mo, why is it that our women, we only find our women funny when they're loud, cantankerous, rambunctious, filthy mouth, talking about sex and wild. We only find them funny when they talk like this. When they're in their regular element, just making jokes, we don't laugh. They have to be raunchy. They have to be hood bandits or silverbacks before you could even laugh. Could you please tell me why that is?
I don't know, but it's very ignorant. And like even when the guys dress up and act like women, that's the women they're acting like. Not Michelle Obama. That's not funny though. It's ridiculous. It's embarrassing. She embarrassed me.
But here's the thing. They take those roles in the movies. If you notice, the roles in the movies, especially when there are not many of them, they always play the loud, rambunctious, filthy, potty mouth one. This is not attractive to any man that's worth anything. She's on the show. So here's the thing. And one thing Kevin Samuels says that I actually agree with, you're gonna attract no better than your baby's daddy for the most part. You see what I'm saying? Unless you had your child really, really young or younger. But at that age, first of all, she let me get it right now. That's what she's gonna attract, is that dog. She might as well get ready for the dog. But I cannot believe what I'm hearing here. This is unbelievable. You hear me? I'm mad at you for even thinking this was. I'm mad at you, Bo. This is your fault. I don't know. Let's go.
Okay, so this is Marilyn. She was honest and said she a hustler from door. So basically, you're divorced, you get alimony, and as long as you don't marry again, you will continue to get a check.
Facts, yeah.
Okay, and you don't plan on getting married again?
Yeah, I've been wanting to get married, but I just, I'm the type of person. Even though, you forgot to ask me my sign.
I'm not there yet. I'm going to get there.
Oh, you ain't there yet? Oh, okay, I was about to say, I'm talking so much. I'm like, damn, you asked my sign. Anyway, I'm very particular. So, I was married for 11 years. Before that, my first love got murdered. I don't really have a lot of men bodies. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I want to get some bodies.
Whoa. She said her first man got what?
She said she doesn't really have a lot of men.
Did she just say her first man got? Sweetheart, that's the wrong answer. I'm sorry. That you don't do that. What? Can I do it just one more time, Mo, just for me?
Shut the
Shut up. What are you doing too much?
But can I say something? Why does she say men's bodies? Does she sleep with women too? Because I wouldn't say that. I would say I just don't have a lot of bodies. Why would I say men's bodies?
Why not? Why bring that up? Is that pertinent information for the man you want? Most men like myself, we don't want to hear about your bodies. The less we know, the better we are. We don't need to
still
know,
ask that
because
question?
especially if
think
you've
so.
been around the block, trust me, we know already. We know your reputation or lack thereof has circulated. I was just talking to Miss Lynn about this earlier when I said it's kind of funny that when you done something, musicians, especially if you mess around with one of us, they talk. They all talk. So if you get a musician that likes you, and trust me, he know whoever else you've been with, because they all talk. That's what they do. They big at it.
do.
And y'all say y'all get mad. No, get mad at you. You actually did it. And the only way you can stop it. Now, listen, ain't none of us perfect. None of us. At my age, there's no such thing as virgins. You see what I'm saying? I'm in my 40s. If you're a virgin at 40, who are you? Jesus mama? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not stupid out here. But we don't need to know. My father used to always say, and this I will take to the grave, a lot of women are only hoes because they talk. Keep your mouth closed, be discreet on who you dealing with, and you'll be okay. This woman pretty much told the world right now
She belongs to the streets.
that she belonged to the streets even at 45, looking like a linebacker.
And she looked 50.
That's why she had that thing up close. Y'all ain't had nobody. Monique takes full pictures. You can go to her page if you want to subscribe. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to direct them to your inbox, but you can go. She takes full. But this picture's so close. What's this lion-o wig she got on? Let's go. I'm not trying to roast her, but man, this about to get crazy.
So you know how to catch a few bodies, you know.
Okay. So this is Marilyn. You're from Detroit, but where do you live again?
I live in Seattle, Washington.
She lives in Seattle, Washington. She's 45. She has one child. That's 22. She's a hustler. She used to sell drugs. She's still hustling her ex-husband. She's been an Uber driver. She does whatever it takes to get the money. Now she's a security guard.
Yes, I got my work clothes on, just in case you think I'm lying. I work for Ally Universe. I was like, damn, bro, I get a chance to get in the tub. Wow, you got me, girl. I just came through the door on God.
Okay. So, when is your birthday?
August the 6th.
August the 6th is a Leo.
Ooh.
Thanks.
All right, let's do it, Marilyn. What kind of man you looking for?
Here we go.
First of all, I don't do no broke men. That's number one. You broke, I can't fix you.
How much money does he have to make at least?
Shit, more than me.
Is there a number?
I think you should make more than me because you don't want me to make more.
Wait,
that's
what?
not
Okay, so more
that
than
you want to know why she said that?
I'm waiting.
Because she's going to run over him. If she makes more money, if she makes more money than him, she's going to disrespect him. That's why she said that. I'm just going to tell you.
She seemed like the type of hood bandit that would try to beat a man to dust. She seemed like that type. And the thing is, a lot of men don't think that that's true. It is true, bros. If she makes more than you, a woman like that, she gonna beat you to dust. And she just gonna open up the windows and you gonna join her first husband. Because he got murdered. Notice she didn't say who did it. Notice she didn't say who did it.
Woo.
She gonna beat you to dust. Here we go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't date, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm thick, but, I'm still with the shit.
No, you are not thick. Let me stop. Mo, let me bring you back big. I'm glad she said that. Let's go. First of all,
God, no.
This is where I'm going to go. I'm sorry, I have to go here.
Wait, I can't hear you. What happened?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I brought myself back. I had to. Check this out. She says to herself, she's thick. I need you guys to understand. Mo is thick. I got other friends that are thick. She's rotund. She's obese. There is a difference. And any men that watch this, if this is what you like, then go for it. I'm sure she's available. When she blows you into dust, let us know how you feel. Because when you get to her house, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be one with her. Because as for me,
bye, Felicia.
I'm not with it. I'm not with it. I'm sorry. But she says she's thick. Why do you... This is my problem. And to the guy that said this to me, it's not that I'm against big women, it's the hypocrisy. Monique, my friend, I love you, sweetheart. Tell me, what's the term of endearment for a broke man with a small penis? What's the term of endearment? Do you see t-shirts saying, I have a small penis, love me?
No.
Do you see any memes anywhere on, small dick love?
No.
Do you see that? What about broke men? Get you one today, they're lovely. What all this broke shaming? Do you see that?
No.
Or what about Dusty? That's the new one. Get you a Dusty, you will love him forever. Y'all can take baths together. I mean, there are no term of endearment for the things that y'all despise about men. But if a man says something about an obese woman, we have to accept the fact that you say you are thick, even though you look like you 350. That's what I'm saying to the idiot that said that to me. This is what I mean. This is what I'm saying. It's not about big women. It's about the hypocrisy, the double standards.
It is a double
and it gets worse. You know it's going to get worse, right? You ready? Let me go back and make my... I just want to get that off my chest. That be bothering me. I hate when they do that. Don't do that.
But they only do that when it comes to Lizzo, especially.
Especially Lizzo. Especially Lizzo.
Lizzo, stop. Stop.
She said, I'm thick. No, you not, woman. That's why you got that camera so close up on you. Because you know you not thick. You know you're going to fill up that screen if you back it up. I'm just saying.
You know what I mean? So, because I'm from Detroit, I come from a hustling city. Detroit is the most hustling city, like Chicago. It's full of hustlers. So, we a different breed. Like these people down here, they not ready for me. They be trying to figure out what the fuck just hit them. You know what I'm saying? They're not. It's a melting pot. I really don't. If I dated outside my race, I'd already be rich. Like, I don't know. That's not going to happen.
Okay. What else?
But what kind of man am I looking for?
Yeah.
I'm really not looking for anything particular. Height is a requirement because I'm tall. So I'm 5'10". You got to be at least... Everybody's short. They like me. I don't know what the fuck that is about. But I don't mind you being short. Long as I don't care how tall you are. You got to at least be just 5'8". I'm asking for 5'8" and
that's
up
reasonable
because I think that's sensible because I'm 5'.
That's reasonable. That's reasonable. The average height of a man in the United States is 5'9". So that's below the average. So that's reasonable. That's the first reasonable thing she said. At first, she was trying to say she wants somebody tall. Believe it or not, I know we like to watch a lot of basketball, but statistically speaking, there aren't a lot of 6 foot and above men. They're really not. No. I mean, then you got to take away the Scallies, take away the Madden Kings, take away the men that's not going to be with you. That's not going to just be with you. What they call them, the men is for everybody because men can be for the streets too.
Yes.
Then you got to take away our homosexual brothers and sisters. Homosexual brothers. So that doesn't lead. And then you got to take away the married ones. Then you got to take away the men that don't have anything. Then you got to take away the slim is slim. The reason why mine is my statistic is so good is because there are way more women that fit that category than the men that you want. So ladies, I'm saying when I'm going at you for being big, I'm trying to help you to improve your chances because there are not a whole lot of available men for you. No. And you are in competition with every other woman that wants that kind of man. So if you say you watching my show and you think, which you shouldn't, but you think you got a chance with me, understand, just like you may like me, some other woman somewhere is liking me, and then you are in competition with her. That's all I'm saying. For a musician or whatever that has a lot of things going on, you know, and for a man, I'm just saying, using myself as an example. So for a man that's educated, for a man that has a job, has a career, and everything else, you got to understand there are other women that want him.
Mm-hmm.
You improve your chances by making yourself better physically attractive to him. Period. And this woman, before she said a word, a lot of men was like, no. And then when she started talking, she's going to pull the under average men, the men who are broke, the Madden Kings, the Scallies. Now, for those of you who don't know what a scally is, I took a term scallywag that was usually used for women that want nothing. I turned it around to the men. And those are the dudes with the hood dudes, the tattoos on the face. The scally would be the one that I sent you before, Mo, the one we're going to do later. We're going to do it another date. That was a scally. Those are the scallies. The Madden Kings is the one that sit at home, don't have a job, and want to play PlayStation, whatever. Those are the guys. Those are Scallies and the Madden Kings. And then you got the multiple baby mamas. Those dudes. You don't want them either. But they are in abundance. Which brings me to this point, Mo. Did you not know that majority of these children are born to the same men? You got one man that's got like 7 baby mamas.
Oh.
You got Future with 8. You got all these dudes. Over 53% of men don't even have children at all. Of black men, 53%. They are sleeping with the same dudes. You got these dudes popping out 8. Nick Cannon got like 45. I mean, for real. So when you say these dudes are out here popping out, no, they're not. You're sleeping with the same ones because you think you're going to be different from everybody else. And you're not. You're going to be baby mama number 80.
Yeah.
Everywhere he goes. He got like billions of sperm swimming around in his nuts. So he's going to be able to produce these children.
Mm-hmm.
And so really, honestly, ain't that weird to you? Now, to her credit, she only has one child.
Yeah.
So she's not out here popping like 5, 6 of them out. Okay? Let's see what else.
Yeah. And I'm just too tall for all that. But I'm looking for a person with a big heart because I got a big heart. I'm silly, I'm funny, we like to have fun, but I like a person that's funny, got a big heart, cool as shit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's about that life. Don't be trying to look for no fat girl with no dependents because I ain't that bitch. You ain't getting no tax credit here. Ain't no tax credit. I don't get no food stamps. I don't get none of that shit. So you just got to like fat people fucking with me because I ain't got shit else for you. I ain't got no money for you. Ain't getting shit. I ain't got shit to give you. What else?
She we have that.
And I don't date fat guys. You know why? Because I am fat myself. 2 fat people should not be together. Every time you talk about the women and they say they don't like fat men, it's true. They shouldn't. I don't think 2 fat people to be together. You know why? Because I don't want your big ass stomach resting on my ass. Just in case you wanted to know. No. That's a no. Because fat people have to rest their stomach on your ass. I think only skinny people can appreciate that.
Okay. Listen, we won't spend a lot of time. I know women got so mad at me when a woman said that, but I checked the guys when they said that. But you had a
You don't have to check the guys.
Huh?
You don't have to check the guys. That shit makes sense. Fat people, like bodybuilders, shouldn't be with another bodybuilder. They need somebody that's soft. They don't need no hard body. That shit nasty.
Well, but I do believe in law of attraction and like-minded individuals. So usually if a person likes to go to the gym, they want somebody else that likes to go to the gym.
Not normally.
Yes, sir.
Why you say that? People always say that. Y'all got y'all heart.
Mo, I'm going to let you take that one.
But see, I don't know how true that is, though. Because, well, the gym thing, yes. But I'm talking about, because when she goes a little further into it, she says tall wants short.
Right.
I kind of see that the opposite. But as far as people that kind of work out, those people kind of want the same type of people.
Exactly. I agree.
Gym people want gym people, but tall and short, that type of stuff, big and small, that's the opposite. But gym people, they want somebody that's going to go work out with them. And honey,
I don't know where she get that from. I think that's all cap right there. I have nothing to say.
Hard ass body. We thinking about sex now. I don't want your hard body on my hard body.
But you
If
don't have
I'm
a hard
skinny,
body.
I'll fuck with you fat. If I'm fat, I'll fuck with you skinny. You get what I mean? But I'm not fucking with you and we both bony. I fucked the bony man. And that shit hurts. Your thigh bone going to their bones. That shit is a fire happening. Y'all both, it's too much. You need somebody thick when you skinny. You need somebody thick when your ass is firmed all up and all tight and shit. Negative. You don't need no other person with a body like that. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't get it. But anyway.
Okay. What was your last relationship?
My last relationship, last year, October.
Last year, okay. You're gonna have to answer this question. When was the last time you had sex?
October of last year.
Okay, so are you waiting for the next guy?
I'm waiting for the next guy, yeah.
Okay.
You waiting for the dog.
Now, you came on earlier and said you hustle your ex-husband.
Yeah.
You're going to hustle the next man. So why would a guy want to sign up for that?
That's what I'm No,
see, my ex-husband was like David. He was out his league. See, I was 21. He was 33. He was looking for a hustler. He wasn't looking for no wife. I couldn't cook or nothing. I was only good to one thing. Like he said, WAP. That's all he got.
So,
he didn't get a wife. He got some wet ass pussy because that's what he wanted.
So Dave was on our show. Hold on. So Dave was on our show before her. He's 48. He wants somebody potentially 26.
26 to 38.
Listen to this.
So,
okay, real quick, before we get to that.
Here's the plot twist, y'all.
Yes, it is.
So here's a guy. He's on here. He's 48. Now, Kendra, you know good and dang on well, looking at this man, he is not going to want to go for this linebacker that you were trying to hook her up with. And you know, Kendra, I don't know you, sweetheart. I really enjoy your content. If this should find you, you know good and dang on well he wasn't going to go for her. For real. Seriously, this is nowhere near his type, but let's go.
Dave is, how old are you, Dave?
Oh, I'm 48. I just had a birthday. I'm 48.
You're 48. What do you do for a living?
I'm a research analyst in an aerospace company.
Research analyst in an aerospace company.
Which means he got money.
Where?
Los Angeles.
Which he has money.
Your birthday was when?
November. I'm a Scorpio.
He's a Scorpio. And no kids.
No kids.
Your age range again is, say it one more time.
26 to 38. I moved it up 1 year.
It was 37 before.
It was 25 to 37. I moved it up a year.
Oh, so you moved it to 26. So you still want someone in their 20s, potentially.
You know what, Kendra? I would prefer someone probably like 30. But if I meet them in their late 20s and then we talk for a couple years and then get married and all that, at least we've had time and she's still young enough to be at her fertile peak. Listen,
so the goal is still to get married again.
The goal is marriage. The goal is children. Listen, I want somebody with a fertile womb and a willing throat.
And a what?
A willing throat. Somebody said that one time. And I fell in love with that statement.
What is a willing throat?
She got like to give head.
You know what a willing throat is.
You know, come on, Kendra. I said,
right.
There's some that don't give it. There's some that only give it on special occasions. And then there's some that do it because you asked. And then there's some that do it because they want it. I want number 4. And I like daddy in the bedroom. That ain't changed.
Oh yeah, I hated that. That was proud.
Okay, Mo, I'll let you go first, sweetheart. You ain't got nothing. He has money. He has money.
Mm-hmm.
You don't work in LA and you don't do what he do. He's an analyst and he works in aviation. That's money. This dude probably at least in the top 4 or 5% of all black men.
Absolutely.
Bar none. I can kind of understand what he's saying. He wants a woman at her fertile peak, which is 28 to 30, 34. Somewhere in between there. Once you get beyond that, that's called geriatric pregnancy. Which means you high risk. Now, I know some of you Sarahs out here, you think you gonna pop out this many kids. I understand that. I'm not against you, but what I'm saying is he's making a point. He wants children, and it seems like he wants more than one.
Yes.
So if he wants that at 28, that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
What do you think, Mo?
I agree. It makes sense. I mean,
it does make sense. And do you think he's too old to want that? He's 48.
Ooh, I don't know. Because it's just like, I don't know. Are women going to be attracted, a 28-year-old going to be attracted to a 48-year-old?
Yes.
And play. He has this, so they might come running.
I can show you my inbox if you want.
Oh my.
You want to see? They are attracted to older men. Why? Because we appear to be more established. We appear to be more stable. We appear to be one that would, that they could be okay with, comfortable, financially comfortable. And some women, especially women of that age, between 28 and 34, they find that attractive. Not to mention, he's not a bad looking man. So you add all that together, it's not unrealistic. Men can do that. Women, when you do it, first of all, you find a man 28 that's rich. He's usually a basketball player, football player, an athlete, entertainer, or a rapper, or a drug dealer. Most 28-year-old men don't have money like that. We don't reach our financial peak until we in our late 30s, 40s anyway.
Right.
So you can't, and then you got to think about it. Men, we're weird. We're different. We're weird. Men 28 don't usually go for 40 plus old women for anything outside of sex. Usually when we see you, we want sex. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. I don't like it. I don't think it's fair, but this is what it is, Mo. This is what it is. This is the reality. So I can feed you the Disney line and say, you're gonna find your man, any man you want. I could do that, but I'll be lying to you. And we can't do that.
That's true.
So I don't think what he wants is unrealistic. It's not unrealistic. Now you be like, he robbing the cradle. They're 28. They're dating 30. Now I don't think that's right. And here's the thing: when y'all watch Stella took her groove back, the ladies are like, "Hey, get your groove back." Now he got a 20-year-old, a 28, a 26-year-old. Now, oh, he's robbing the cradle. Now everybody's mad. He's robbing the cradle. No, let's keep this thing. Let's keep it a buck, man. Let's go.
I think because I have a daddy. So I just never got into why women will call men daddy. He's asking me.
You
now
better
watch
know
this.
the fuck he asking to be hustled. You 26. I'm 45. If I'm getting 26, I'm getting nothing but dick and I'm coming out all my money. And if I'm not, there's no way no 26. What the fuck can a 26-year-old man do for my old ass? But fuck the shit out of me and I pay him. And he leave my ass at work while he drive my brand new car. Tell me something that I don't fucking already know. If he don't know a 26-year-old bitch about to work his old ass, you in the grave, nigga. You need an old bitch that can have a baby and quit playing with yourself. Because you're going to be forever be looking. Because if you look your old ass at my young ass daughter, I'm going to be like, get your old ass the fuck out of here with your controlling, perverted, wanting to be somebody's daddy and not somebody's husband ass. But he needs to get his shit together. So my
shame, insults, guilt, these are tactics that women like that use. Because he wouldn't choose you and he wouldn't want you. You want to shame him for his preference.
Right.
Because you know he wouldn't choose you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because that's what that sounds like. This sounds like envy. This sounds like she's upset that he probably wouldn't go there with her.
Right. But
I don't think that's what I think this is.
Do you think she has a point where she talks about like dating somebody that age, like you're trying to control them?
When the daddy thing kind of threw me, but to be honest with you, he didn't need to tell her that. That was way too much info. Can we be honest right here, Mo? Let's keep it a buck. If I'm dropping it right, you gonna call me daddy already. Some ladies do it. You know good and dang on well they do. Oh, Zaddy.
But to Kendra's point, the ones that grew up with the father,
they ain't gonna want nobody.
They're not gonna be calling their man daddy.
No, they're not. No, they're not. Who started that anyway? Where did that come from?
I hate it. I don't do it.
I mean, I don't know where that came from. That's weird to me. I can see why they would. If it was me, I wouldn't say that. That was weird. That was weird for him to say, I want her to call me daddy. But I'm sure if this chick was with him, she'd call him granddaddy too. She'd whatever you wanted to say, because anything for her would be better than the dog she would be with.
Okay.
So I don't know. I don't know where that came from. Maybe, you know what? Honestly, it probably came from one of these ratchet hood bandits rappers that they listen to.
It's just,
You know, it probably Megan the Man Horse or Nicki Minaj Etoile or Cardi B C D E F G. One of them made this up.
Call me.
And they made it acceptable.
But what does that mean exactly? Call me daddy. What am I calling you daddy for?
I don't know. You know, for me, I mean, I've heard it. Not necessarily for me, you know, but I'm saying I've heard it. I've heard it said. You know, I mean, and the thing is, can I be honest with you? If you younger days when you watched a lot of the PORN, they said it even back then.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it could have come back to that, you know, that far. So we don't know. But I mean, to me, certain things you just don't say.
Shut the
Now, they have been saying this way before. That's what I was thinking, Miss Lynn. I agree. I think they were saying this long before because, like I said, when I was younger, my teen years, I watched a couple of porns in my day, and they said it even then. You know,
and
so
think about it. Spank me, daddy.
Yeah, that's
Your
what I'm
real
saying.
father
So,
spanks you.
you know, I don't know if, look, I just totally think it's just something you just don't say. You just keep it to yourself. That's a little bit of information. But here's the thing. She was okay with this hood bandit saying everything wild under the sun. You know, she was okay with that. She was okay with the silverback. So the silverback can say whatever. This woman can say whatever she wants. She wild. But he get on here and say, daddy, now we turning into a World War III. You see what I'm saying? Now we looking at him weird. No, what's weird is your first husband got shot. The second one, Papa got shot. Dang, baby got shot. What? He got shot. Dang. I mean, well, dang. Who's Corbin? I mean, we might as well go there with her. We might as well do the Corbin song with her. I'm just saying. Let's go.
Husband got what the fuck he had coming. He wanted that young ass, he had to pay for it, and he's still paying to this day.
Okay.
I think that's just a jacked up position to take, man.
Real talk, shit.
But now, did you understand his explanation? Because he wanted to have a child, so that's why he was dating.
If you 48, it ain't the women, there's something wrong with you, because the way you say you sling a dick, you should have been had a baby.
He never said he was slinging dick, though.
Right.
He just said he wanted them at his fertile age. It's like he cannot have his preference without the hood bandit and silverbacks and manabees, because if he get with you, he getting a man, because this you exhibiting all manly qualities.
Very bad.
This is a manabee right here. That's so, I mean, she is going in on this man for having his preference, but you didn't want no skinny dude, even though you're a silverback. I don't understand that. Yeah. Whoop that trick. Get him. Get him. Mark his own one.
So it ain't the old pussy as you saying. There's something wrong with your dick, and soon that bitch gonna be dead. So why would you fuck with somebody 26 and you only got a few years left on your dick? That makes no sense.
That's not true.
Dicks expire, pussy don't.
That's false too.
That's not true.
That's not true. There's some 80-year-old men out here, Donald Trump having kids at 70. That's not true. If a man takes care of himself and he doesn't have any heart issues or blood issues, he's taking care of himself, he's in good shape, which this man looks to be, he can function well into his elderly years. Now, meanwhile, your junk gonna turn into a Brillo pad sooner or later. He's gonna be burning skin off of many a corn dog. So don't try to act like, see, but you lost me on science when you said you're not with the vaccine. We can go there anyway. But for you to act like that your vajayjay ain't gonna dry up like the Bahamian desert, you're lying to yourself. It's not going to operate like that. You say you got that WAP. No, you don't. You got that used, abused, because you just said you do anything for money.
She belongs to the streets.
You just, that was her words, Mo. You seeing this. This is what let's keep going.
So we gonna let him have that. Go get that $26. She gonna kill your dumb ass. Your ass gonna be left looking stupid. He looking for Anna Nicole, gonna be in a motherfucking wheelchair, letting her just play with his dead dick and getting paid later. That's how that go. No, dumbass. He's stupid to me. Like every time he come over, I just look at him. Like, nigga, you about to get worked. Go and get that 26 if you want him. He need a good 38 and above.
If he wants children, why would he go 38 though, Mo?
Exactly. It doesn't make sense. You need time to get to know somebody. You're going to be 40, and then it's less likely you're going to have a baby. No. She's just mad because she's not his preference. That's it.
I think he might have messed with her. Maybe they messed around, but he didn't want her. I don't know. We're about to see.
So bringing it back to you. When you got married, how old was your husband?
33. And he was a fine ass 33.
How old was you?
21. I was too young for that old ass man.
So that's why you said he deserved.
But it didn't stop you from going.
What the fuck would you thought he was looking for? He couldn't have been looking for love, not for a 21-year-old chick from the streets. You was looking to pay, nigga. Stop playing. He just got caught up on the ass. He wasn't looking for no wife. He just had to nail it down because I wasn't gonna have no other way. We had to make out a payment plan, the whole nine.
What?
Okay,
so you know what it is? People not real no more. They unrealistic. It's on me. Unrealistic people come on your show. I'll be sitting back laughing.
You one of them.
You
are one of them.
Like, these motherfuckers ain't real. They unrealistic.
You are one of them.
It's fuck. Like, what the fuck, nigga? Your stupid ass out of here. 26, and if he looking for a 26-year-old dummy. Like somebody who they want to make their mama mad and they daddy like privileged. He need to say 26 privileged. Because they would only be dumb enough to be calling you daddy. You creepy, you perv.
Okay, so
and see, here's the thing. Now, this is another one of my problems, Mo. Help me out here. You see how she let this woman go with this man and pretty much emasculate him and didn't stop her at nothing? Would she have kept that same energy had a man came on here and dogged a woman in this same way? This is what I'm saying. They have no problems tearing a man down and sitting there watching. And like I said, in the comment section, they was loving it. If it was a man on there, if they was watching this show, let me go at these manabees and hood bandits and silverbacks, they would be mad.
Mm-hmm. That's true. It's a double standard.
She didn't say nothing. She was laughing.
She was laughing. Because she probably partially agrees, but they can't say it.
Why she can't say it?
Kendra knows she can't say that. She's going to lose some audience.
Facts. Let's go.
Feels like a mass murder that just happened right here. Marilyn,
no, you creepy, you know, for real.
Do you have any appearance requirements?
I don't care. Like, women, we really don't care what a man look like. We not really shallow to that degree.
I'm gonna let you take this one. Go ahead, girl. I'm gonna bring you back. Go ahead.
What is she even talking about? Yes, we do care about looks. What are you talking about? You gotta look like something. I gotta look in your face every day. You gotta look like something. What are you talking about?
So women do care about what men look.
Yes. It might not be like at the top of the list, but you care. I'm gonna be looking in your face all the time. You gotta look like something.
I think she's just totally capping right now.
She's
just totally capping. For me, the unrealistic expectations and the knowledge, the lack of knowledge that she's displaying, and the fact that there's so many women that say, hey, we need more of this. This is what I'm saying. For the men that are worth anything, the men that you want, not the Scallies, not the Maddens, not the babies' mamas, babies' daddies, not those dudes. Mm-hmm. The men that you want, the men with purpose, those men who got something going on, they see women like this and it repulses them.
Yeah.
They don't want a man. They don't want nobody to come home like this. A soft-spoken, nice woman that can help them get to the next level in their lives is what they're looking for.
Yeah.
She just don't, and a lot of them don't understand it, and they are entertained by this, and they repeat this foolishness, and then when they're left by themselves, now they want to say all men are dogs. No, they just don't want you.
Right.
She hasn't found that man that wants her, and this man, she's frustrated because this nice-looking man, and if they were together, he used you for sex. He's not going to marry you. Men like that don't marry hood bandits. No. They don't. What part of New Jersey? How far are you from Newark?
30 minutes.
So you've seen the hood bandits. You've seen the hood bandits. So you already know. Oh, God. So listen, it's going to get better. Listen, Mo, sit down because it's about to get there.
You get older and you still on tall, sex 6 and all this old bullshit, unrealistic shit. I don't do nothing unrealistic. I just need your dick to still be working. Let's put that out there. And if you need some assistance, do some holistic shit because your dick got to work still. As long as your dick's still working. I don't want you like 58. I don't want you way up there. Anywhere from 39 to 50 is my cutoff. Because I got to love you before your dick stop working. Nah, if I love you and your dick stop working, all is well. But it better be working when we first get together. It got to work.
Look, Dave came back in.
You can't make this crap up. Mo, you cannot make this up.
What is she talking about?
She got on this man for going younger, but then she turns around and goes younger. Let me tell you this. Again, men, this 38, 30, whatever, and they got anything going for themselves, they usually go younger. Mm-hmm. They do. They usually go younger, unless, of course, you look like my companion here. But they usually go younger. That's the exception to the rule. If you look good, they will say, okay, what else you got? You looking kind of good there.
Right.
But if you look like this hood bandit, the only thing they're going to give you is a helmet and betting chips because they say whoever you start on the line for, you're going to win the championship.
He said you coming for him, huh?
Nigga, you need to stop bullshitting. You too old. You should, I'm going to tell you, age range 39. No, you 49? 40 something?
He's 40,
you need to go
48.
get your sperm count check, number one. He need to go get his sperm count cut. Go jack off in the cut, find out if it's you. You need to do that first. You only got a couple years left in your dick, Dave, if you on here. I ain't trying to go for you. I ain't trying to come for you. I'm just being real motherfucking % honest. If you want a young chick like that, you're going to have to pay her all this old put together. We going to go have it. You sound stupid as hell. Not from nobody 26, but y'all.
He never said he was going to have. Did he? He didn't say that.
No.
I'm seeing the hypocrisy.
I feel like she's trying to say a younger woman wouldn't have a realistic relationship with him, but yes, she would. Like
she would. I mean, I watched the Lakers. We both basketball fans. Mm-hmm. When you look at the Lakers stadium when they play, you see a whole lot of old dudes with a whole lot of young women over there. I mean, for real. And if you are sitting on the floor or anywhere near that floor at the Lakers where they play, those tickets are not cheap. Only the richest of the rich sit in that front area.
Right.
Because they can afford that $20,000 seat.
Right.
And usually sitting next to them is a young, perky woman. Am I lying?
No.
Hugh Hefner had to beat him off with a stick.
Yep.
So don't act like it don't happen.
Right.
No, the modern medicine has cured men. They can take that if his junk did stop working, that Viagra will make him rise to the occasion anytime he want to.
Okay.
Can you say the same? Because you being big, I'm telling you, girl, and then it's like, I'm mad, and I like KENDRA, but I've seen this pattern with her. She allowed these women to go at these men, but if a man say anything negative about a woman, here you go. You would never let a man go like this at no woman. That's frustrating.
You're not being realistic.
So, Marilyn.
But if you was realistic, you'd be ready to pay.
Okay, so Marilyn, I have to allow him to respond. So are you okay if I bring him back?
I'm ready. Say whatever. He come on, put him over there, put him in the corner.
All right, Dave.
Before she gets on here, before he gets on here, I ain't even seen this part. I knew this was going to happen. I knew she was going to let him back on here. I haven't seen this part, but I need to do this real quick. This is a warning. You about to witness the masculinization of a man happen in real time.
Unfortunately.
You are about to witness this emasculization that happens in real time. When the man gets on here, she is going to rip into him. And then I'm pretty sure if I go read the comments, they were cheering him on. They were cheering her, him, because this is a man, make no mistake about it. No woman talks like this. No woman talks like this. So you're about to see it. Just want to throw this warning out there before he gets on.
You back on. You do have the right.
Bring him back. Bring him back. This gonna be the best show you ever had. Bring that nigga back on. You're gonna get 1 million views off this shit.
And you with it.
Okay.
What up, baby? You a fine ass man. I promise you are. But your age rank is unrealistic.
Hold up, stop.
You.
Stop you right there. Mm-hmm. Unrealistic for you, not for me. What you got to understand is we create our own reality. I can have my own expectations. I can have my own preferences. That don't mean they got to line up yours or anybody else's. Because I'm the one living life, and I'm the one that's going to be who I need to be for the woman I'm going to be with. So if I believe God is going to bring me somebody young, fertile, with a willing throat, that's what I'm going to get. Period.
You believe that?
Absolutely.
Now, this is getting good, bro.
And he's right.
Was he right?
He's right. If that's his preference, that's his preference. You can't be mad at him.
I don't think I agree with you, and I'm 100% with you on this one. I think he said his preference. Now he wanted to set the record straight. Now, having said that, that's a nice looking man. He can pull a 28-year-old. He can pull a 28-year-old. He look fit. He don't look rotund. He don't look like her. She can't even pull that camera away. He can pull a 28. Y'all who watching it, put it in the comment section. Even if you watch this later, he can pull a 28. I guarantee you he can pull it. They probably beating him off the beat. Yeah. I'm not sure, Marcus. I don't know. I just think no, I don't think so. Because she said you're fine, whatever. He could. Thank you, Marcus. He could pull him. He can pull them. I mean, y'all seen scally musicians that were older than him can pull these younger chicks. So if he got the money.
Yeah.
And he could have a realistic relationship with them. 100%. If he finds the right one with a right mind, he can do it.
I agree.
I mean, some of these ladies, y'all date men who are 50 and act like they 15. So it's realistically, he could find a 28, 30-year-old mature woman that knows her role, that's submissive, friendly, cooperative, and fit in with what he wants in his life. Or fit, for me, would mean physically attractive. He can find that. Absolutely. He just don't want an old, loudmouth man acting woman like this. And none of them do. Y'all wonder what Kevin Samuels' high value man is? This is it.
That's it.
This is a high value man. This is a man who has his job. He has his money. He has all of that. He knows what he wants. This is a high value man. This woman can't get him. And that frustrates her. She can't get any man. She's mad because this man can get any woman he wants, look like it, and she can't get half the men who she can even think. And when that happens, when women reach that area where they think, oh, I can't get these men, and they get mad.
They get confused. Bewildered.
That's what happens. And you're seeing this happen right now.
Well, I hope the God you serve send you the bullshit you thinking about. Because by the time you get it, your dick gonna be dead. Because you already 48. You probably still halfway down the pill. So you better make sure your throat is willing. Because that's all you gonna have left is a throat.
I'm not here to argue.
Your dick game gonna be dead. One thing about women, our shit never go dead. Y'all shit go.
That's a lie. Why she keep saying that? Who told her this?
I don't know. That's not true.
And you see how she trying to overtalk him. This is how listen, this is another way how you know he's high value. High value men don't argue with you. They don't. Absolutely. He knows what he got. He's not going to argue with nobody, especially a woman that he doesn't find attractive. A scally would have argued with her and called her everything. Derrick is not a scally, but I don't play them games either. I probably wouldn't have gone on here. To be honest with you, I wouldn't have. I don't find her attractive. I don't want her. I don't give a shit what she says. So I wouldn't be on here. And I love Kendra. I love her content. I love her energy. But sometimes I love you, Kendra. I love your show. I love it. But you need to be fair. Don't let hood bandits and silverbacks get on your show going at men unless you ready for men to go at silverbacks and all these other women like that. She pretty much ripping this man a new one, and there's no referee for him. That ain't cool. Because if he started going at her, It would have been a problem.
So you trying to be talking about 26 and you looking to control somebody, daddy. But I'm telling you, you need to grow up and get a woman that can still produce a child and go check your dick to make sure it works. Because you 48 with no kids. That ain't all the women. There's something wrong with your shit.
Slow up. First of all,
because look at you. I can tell you've been slinging dick for a while.
I sling dick on. I purposely am out here not having children. Okay, I'm picky and choosy about who I'm trying to lay down with.
High value men. They know if they get some woman pregnant, they don't want to be on the hook for some hoe for 18 years. Of course, he's not going to do reckless stuff like you would do, like get on a national live show and tell everybody you sell drugs. They're not going to do that. High value men like this, they're not going to do that. They're not going to spread their seed to anyone like that. That's not the way that they roll.
That's not.
So she looks real stupid. And Kendra is laughing. She thinks this is funny. Kendra, I love your show, but you should have put a lease on this hood bandit. You should have put one. What you think, Mo? Mo is just like speechless, right?
Because she's mad that she's not his type. And she's lashing out. She's projecting. That's all this is. And he's really not getting. That's why I said she got the right one. Because if she would have got somebody that didn't care, just like you said, he would have tore her a new one.
So would have. You better get your ugly fat tail out of here somewhere. Why don't you go dig that dead dude out the way? Because that's the only dead person that you're going to deal with. That's the only man going to find his way to you now. You 45. You look like you weigh like 469 pounds. Ain't nowhere in the world, nobody but Lazarus and the dude that died before you going to deal with you. And the only reason why they deal with you is because they dead and they don't know no better. So, of course, they dick going to be hard because they dead. Man, that's just frustrating. So the way she let this woman go at her like that. That's crazy.
I don't want.
Well, you better hurry up and lay it down.
This is a situation.
She ain't got much time.
This is a situation. I want to be with somebody that is a wife, not anything else. And no, anybody that I've ever been with, I haven't found what I'm looking for. The person that I did like, she didn't like the age gap. So that's
her daddy didn't like the age that with your old. I'm telling you, he probably was like that old. Listen to me, sweetheart. Ain't no person with two parents. You need somebody that's damaged.
So you haven't,
because if they got two parents, 26, you won't even get old to their ass. They parent will have a fuck.
So what do you think about that part? She's saying that if you have two parents, father in the home, you're not dating somebody that's much older than you.
Can I be honest? If I had a daughter that was 28 years old and she brought a man to the home that was 48, right? If I would be apprehensive if she said, well, he's 48, I'd be like, well, why would you want somebody that old? But me knowing now that a man doesn't reach his own, he doesn't get financially stable to his late 30s, early 40s anyway. I would know that, right? And so me personally, if she's 28, more than likely she doesn't live with me. She's an adult woman. I would tell my daughter, listen, I love you. I would give her the rundown, but I'd be like, but you are adult now. This is the decision that you need to make. And I would judge him based off his character, how I felt like he would be. I would treat him like any other man. If he proved himself to be, a good man, and I believe he would take care of my daughter, I wouldn't have no problem with that.
I think she does have a point, though. I think if you grew up with your father, you're less likely to date somebody that much older than you.
I would agree. I think Miss Lynn put daddy issues. I don't know if she was talking about this chick or the woman that he probably. I can see that. But again, like I said, for me, as long as I felt like he was a good man, I wouldn't care. No differently than if my son was to bring home this old chick to his house, I would say, if she come on, then if this chick came in the house, I'd be like, hell no. I mean, before we even got it, that would be the first thing I would say. Oh no silverback. No. Now, if my son like big women, that's on him. But if she came in talking like this, I'd be like, no, let me come talk to you, little Leroy. We not doing this. You sure this is what you want? I'm sensing a long life of horrible times with you with this woman.
Oh God.
Cause she just off the chain, dude. I believe the first dude she was with probably killed himself to get away from her. I know that was crazy, but I'm just saying, the way she is, I would do anything. I would jump with an anvil with Wild Ye Coyote to get away with this woman. I would literally jump in a bed full of asses with needles laced with COVID to get ready to get away from this woman.
But check this out. He probably ain't even dead. He probably faked his death to get away from her.
Plot twist. Woo! That's good. Let's see how this goes.
There's a lot of people who have been raising themselves and they're not daddy's girls. They're up. They have been independent for X amount of years. Second of all,
that's the only way you're gonna get them. They ready to have daddy in their life.
Do you have an issue with age gaps?
Listen, I'm about to give you an example right quick. I was 21 when I got married, okay? My husband was 33.
All right, 12 years.
He got what the fuck he paid for. I'm going to tell you just like that.
Wait a minute.
So I'm going to let you know. He got the wet ass pussy. He got all that shit you talking about. And he's still paying to this day and we divorced.
I have an issue with you saying he got paid for. First of all, I don't believe that love is transactional. Love for me is...
If you 26, and if I'm 26 and you 50, damn near, it's transactional. Don't you
woman, Jesus.
People on planet Earth that think like you, it's transactional. I got to get what I pay for. And there's other people that are...
26, baby. You looking for a transaction.
Baby girl, I'm looking for...
If you said 36, you might have a chance. But 26,
you have an issue with
you're looking for a transaction all day.
My age range, just say it. You have an issue with my age range because you don't fit my age range. I've been through this before.
Baby, I don't like your old ass. Listen to me. You too old for me.
Mama.
Oh, come on. Oh, wait a minute.
Stop the cap.
Girl. Yeah. Mo, go. I'm going to let you have this one.
Stop. Stop. That's all I'm going to say. Stop. Let's not do this. You're upset. She's upset. And it shows.
Mo, you can't make this up. You just cannot make this up. She's mad because men like that do not want her.
Mm-hmm.
He just doesn't want her, and men like him don't want her. She's hit that wall. So she's going to make up shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. All of these are the things that's going to keep you single, ladies. That shame, insults, need to be right, guilt. That doesn't work. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Thank you.
Doesn't work.
That stuff does not work. It only works on men that are 20, maybe early 30s. When a man reaches the point where you want him, which he's financially pretty much at least knows what he wants in life, in his 30s, early 40s, he's on his way to getting those things and working, correcting issues that he may have had financially, morally, or whatever. Once he's at that point, he's ready to settle down. At that point, he's not going to deal with your BS. Because when you're done talking, you know what he's going to say to you?
This is bullshit.
He's going to walk up out of there.
You know a good person for her, D? You know a good person for her? The one that pulled up to his girlfriend to find her cheating.
Let's give more hand, y'all. Let's give more hand. Come on. Let's give her a hand. She deserves that one. I'm gonna give you that one, Mo. You deserve that hand clap right there. They probably will make a better couple because she can emasculate the heck out of that man.
Exactly.
But this dude, he ain't moving. Why? Because he's a high value.
Exactly.
And honestly, he don't want this chick. He's probably disgusted by what he sees. He don't want this chick. This hood bandit, she met her match.
About my life, and people like Dave.
I'm trying to help you out. You looking for love and a baby? I'm telling you, 26, that's a baby to your old pedophile ass. You in pedophilia status. You need to go up the ladder to a woman that's 38, 39.
If he wants a baby, why the heck would he get a woman that's 39? Do that make sense to you, Mo?
No.
If he said he wanted some woman that's fertile, at her fertile where he can make babies.
Right.
High value men, one thing they do care about more than anything is legacy. A seed that they can leave they legacy to carry on that name. You know, I know that hasn't filtered onto our community, but those kind of men want a name to carry on.
Right. She's upset.
If you look at the elite status of men, the Kennedys, the Rothschilds, the Bushes, you see what I'm saying? All of them care about that name. They care about that last name being passed. They care. What do they find valuable? A woman's womb, which is why they don't get with women with multiple babies out here. Which is why those kind of men, they don't date you.
Right.
They don't come from women like this.
Right.
They don't come. When you see them with a black woman, it's usually, now I've seen some with kids, but their children are well behaved or on their way. You know, they very good kids. But they don't go kids with a Z. She got one child, but she actually got two. Why? Because she's a child. No grown woman acts like this. She's 47 years old, won't let this man talk. No. She's not interested in a dialogue. She wants to be right. That's going to end up with you alone with your dog.
Poor thing. Poor thing. She don't get it.
Put me on the show with her. I'll light her tail up.
You're going to find love just like that because you're a nice looking man.
Listen. Why is it?
I'm telling you, and they're going to push a baby out for you, all that. But 26?
Marilyn, why is it that
you're going to have a baby and be divorced in 2 years?
Why is it that when women get close to 40, they got to call some man that likes a younger woman a pedophile? Why I got to be R. Kelly?
It's not just a younger woman. That's a baby to your old
Mama, that's not a baby. She's 28, 26, 28. That's not a baby.
That's not a baby.
Let's go. We almost done.
She has a daughter 26.
You have aged out. You're not having no more children. Then move on. Why are you?
Listen, if I get a 26-year-old man, I'm 45. If I get a 26-year-old man, I'm looking to fuck, pay his bills, and shit like that because I'm realistic. Because I understand we only gonna be able to have fun for so long. 26, you gonna be like, okay. So 26, she gonna hit 36. When she get 36, you're 58. You might, what if you think she gonna change your diaper at 38?
Girl, I'm not trying to hear nothing because facts. Okay, you trying to be a husband. You like, if I'm this, I would get somebody this young. I want for his dick.
Did you catch what he said? Did y'all catch what he said? Go, Mo. Did you catch that?
He said you trying to be the man, basically.
She's a man-a-bee. Any man, listen, fellas, if this woman come at you, you run. Because you might as well go ahead and do that.
Now I do what I want. Now I do what I want.
You might as well go. That woman come, you better run. You better run.
Why doesn't she know this? She's too old not to know these lessons. This is dumb. What man wants a woman acting like a man?
A 26-year-old. That's who. That's what I'm saying. When they young like that, they accept that kind of stuff. They would accept being emasculated by a woman. When a man is usually in his early 20s, when he start to get to 30, he's gonna, trust me, he gonna leave you. He's gonna leave you. He's not gonna want that. He's not gonna want a woman like that. Eventually, every man reaches that point when he says, okay, I don't want this. I don't want a man. I don't want to come home to a man. Because here's my thing. What the heck do you look like with that wig off? I want to know. She probably looked like a monster. I'm just having fun with this chick. Here we go.
Because she looked bad with it on. So imagine with it on.
Ooh.
Sweetheart, I'm not trying to be a husband. I'm telling you, I've been a wife. I was bred a wife.
But why are you commenting on my life then?
Because I'm trying to help you, sweetheart. But go ahead. You do you, sweetie. Let me see how that work out. You keep doing his updates and see how fast you get a 26-year-old.
Just pray for me.
He's going to be like, damn, she left me again, Kendra.
Let me say this. I don't know what it is. Let me jump in real quick. I don't know what it is, but women do like to come for you, Dave. Like
I'm nothing but a nice guy, Kendra. I'm not on here talking bad about nobody. I'm not.
You a father. You looking for you want a kid so bad you want to marry one. There's something wrong with you. You need some help.
All right, cool. However you want to say it, baby girl.
Don't no grown ass, don't no man looking for a wife want her to call him daddy. That shit is perverted and sick.
Out of here.
You need to get your mind right, bro.
Clearly, you don't know what they do.
I'm telling you the truth. Any woman with a father would be disgusted to fuck their daddy. You already old as hell. If I'm 26, you already daddy, and then you want me to call you daddy, and I got a daddy. Oh, am I fucking my father now? That shit.
Okay, here's the thing with that though. You ready for it, Mo? Whereas I agree with that. 80% of our women born in our community, 80% of our children born in our community are born without a father in the home anyway. So for that to be said, you right, but you wrong. Because most of them growing up without a child, with a father in the house. So what she said may be right, but it's still statistically not the norm. Our community is the highest for not having a man in the house when they are born.
You heard what he said. He said it's happening. You just don't know about it, but it's happening. That's what he told her.
Yeah, this man ain't having no problems. And you see, he kept calm. He did say, "Get the F out of here." I did catch that because she kept on. This woman and I guarantee you, every man she was with was the same way.
Oh, absolutely.
Every man she was with, this happened. That's why she is in that house by herself. And I guarantee you, Mo, you know what's coming. It's something in that house with her.
That dog.
I guarantee you she got a dog. I guarantee you, because that's what usually happens. She needs that companionship, and nothing is better than a dog. Stop me if I'm wrong.
I would go dry instantly as soon as you said that. My father,
when you were young, it was okay for you to date an age gap. But now that you're older, you done aged out, and now you don't want you to date an age gap.
Baby, I ain't never aged out. I think it was just at my job 20 talking about what's up. I'm like nothing.
So it's okay.
With my old ass, and you get your young ass out of here.
So it's okay.
20, 25, 30 always come for me. I don't even fuck with that. Them kids to me. I'm telling you, boo. I'm telling you the truth. But you go here, you might need to get your sperm counted. That's why you so insecure with an older woman, because you afraid that your shit ain't gonna produce.
Thing I said?
No.
I'm telling you.
Nobody's insecure about dating anybody my age. I don't want to. I want children.
That's why you want them to call you daddy. 26.
What are you talking about? No, he's saying Maryland, to his defense, he was saying he wants to have children. So that's
listen to me. My grandmother had my mother at 47. Her and her sister is 22 years apart.
And that means what?
Your grandmother beat the system. God bless her. I'm not trying to play with that.
So did everybody just having babies in their 40s.
Then let's
how about 50 with her fine at? Janet Jackson.
Mama, are you
listening? Maryland, I'm gonna let okay, you're not gonna interrupt him. I'm gonna let Dave.
Okay, I'm gonna let you go ahead, brother.
I'm gonna let Dave say any rebuttal. I'll let you say whatever you need to say. So Maryland, don't interrupt him. Dave, before you go, is there anything that you want to say in response? If you have anything to say, she's not gonna interrupt you.
Yes,
Here's what I want to say in response. My preferences are my preferences. I want someone that I can have children with. I went through infertility issues with my ex-wife. I prefer to date someone younger than my ex-wife. My ex-wife is 46 right now, 47. I don't want to get nowhere near that because I'm already 48. Why the hell would I date a 48-year-old? I'm not going to do it. If I want a wife and children, I'm at least going to date a 38-year-old. That's 10 years. Now you get into the top of her height of her fertility, maybe 40s. And again, I'm not going to get her pregnant today. So if I meet a 38-year-old, she's not getting pregnant today. So I got to move down to a 35-year-old or a 33-year-old because I take my time with somebody. I'm not getting pregnant and getting married off the bat. So I need women like you that don't meet my criteria. Don't take it personal. Just because you aged out of the age range that Dave is looking for, don't get mad at Dave. I don't have no issue with you. I don't have no issue with you or anybody. Listen, I love black women. I don't understand why women come at me. But the thing is, they come for me, Kendra, because they don't like that they don't fit my preferences.
Pretty much.
I just, honestly, Kendra, before we even hung up, 25 DMs, and all of them are being nice to me. I would rather speak to someone that's being nice to me, that understands where I'm coming from. It's like, you know what? Let me see what Chocolate Daddy talking about. as one of your old followers used to say, right? I'm cool with that, man. But don't come for me if I ain't come for you. I don't have no problem with you, Marilyn, but this is too much. Like, stop it. Save that for somebody else. That ain't for Dave.
Okay. I hope that work out for you, sir.
Okay.
I hope you find the daughter you looking for. I mean,
she just had to do that.
We're gonna continue with you. We had to give Dave a chance to defend himself.
Now I'm gonna go pick my mother up for Kendra. My mother just got here.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you coming back on to speak your piece.
Peace out.
All right. Oops.
Have a good one, Dave.
Marilyn, we're gonna put you in timeout. We're gonna put your ass in timeout.
They need to put her tail up in a jungle somewhere. She need to get somewhere and sit down somewhere.
Terrible. She's going to forever be lonely because she has a bad attitude.
Absolutely. She definitely has some issues there. And you know the bad part about it. Oh,
I feel sorry for him.
Something happened here.
On Valentine's Day, you want a whole nother.
Yeah, that was me. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, she definitely got issues because she wanted him. Can you hear me? Uh-oh, hold on.
I can't hear.
Hold on, that's me. Hello? Can y'all hear me? Uh-oh, she's gone. No, don't leave me, Mo. You are my friend. But no, you guys, y'all saw firsthand what happens. She gave him all this woman gave him. Where's Mo? Mo should be back soon. Hopefully she can. Oh, there she is. Okay. Hey Mo, I'm gonna bring you back. Pause. That kind of made me mad, Mo, because that woman, that something's wrong with her. Because, like he said, they get mad at him because they see a nice looking man and he doesn't want you.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want you. And the thing is, I've seen women time and time again on that show, you know, go at men and they preference. They don't want nobody broke. They don't want this. They don't want that or everything else. And they are allowed to have their preferences. But the second a man says something about his preference, we have an issue. What do you think?
It's a double standard. There's nothing wrong with him having a preference. I'm adding his date range. What he call it, aged out. I'm aged out. I'm okay with it. I understand why he wants a younger woman. He wants children. He doesn't want somebody that's 41 because it's less likely for me to get pregnant. I'm perfectly fine with his preference.
Live after the pregnancy. I said, or live.
Right. So it's just like, lady, it's all right. Find somebody else. You're just upset that he doesn't want you. And it shows. But with that mouth, say for instance, she was 26. With that mouth and that attitude, she'll never make it. She'll never make it. She wants to be the man too much. No man wants to be with a woman that wants to be the man. Period. You're not going to get far with that attitude. With that masculine energy. No.
Could you please explain to me what masculine energy is? I'm glad you said that. I want a woman to explain that. What do you think? What do you say it is?
What she was doing, all that is masculine energy, acting like a man, being aggressive and being abrasive and just all that she was doing was masculine energy to me.
And
he said, "You want to be the husband."
When he said that, I thought I was gonna die. He said, "You want to be the husband, man." Listen, that messed me up because that's what I got from that. It was like she was really going out the way to try to emasculate him and try to call him, talking about, "I hope you find the daughter you looking for." Man, look, the dude won't eat what he want. You know what I'm saying? And if he wants a woman that's young and attractive, then let that man be.
Right. What's the big deal? Like, she really took that hard.
Yeah, because she found him attractive. And you know, actually, it could have triggered something with her, a man, you know, that she probably wanted to be with. And he probably was like, "I don't want you," or treated her, or probably screwed her and left her alone. Because I'm pretty sure that happened a lot in her life. But she said she go to the store and 25, 26-year-old men be trying to give her, that's cap. That's not true. No, I mean, because that's cap, man. Nobody, no man, the word, and even scallies, they don't go for old, beat down, overweight, obese women. They just don't do that. That's not what they want. Not even the scallies want them. So to me, she was unrealistic. But anyway, listen, Mo, we had so much fun tonight. I like having you on here.
Yeah, I gotta come on more often.
I do got to get you. Well, I definitely got to have you on because the videos that I sent you before, we got to do those. We got to do those.
Yes, please.
We have to do those because listen, because when I saw this video, I was like, oh no, we got to do this one. This is pretty much what I talk about all the time. The unrealistic expectation and men not being able to have their preference. Because what a preference men have is deemed to be shallow. They made a whole movie off of a man's preference called Shallow Hal.
Oh,
that was a man, he found women, he was going women based off of how they look. And they made a whole movie saying, oh, well, women, you're supposed to look at their inside. And it's kind of, women love that movie. See, you're supposed to look at the inside. He's not going to care about your inside if he's not attracted to your outside. He was only in love with her because he saw her first. Even when he was not being shallow, when he looked at her, he saw a skinny, a fit woman, and he fell in love with her. Then when she became big, the cap was that he didn't care about that anymore. You got to still roll around on that woman. Guaranteed that ain't the real. That's not real. That's Disney.
But
That's
wait, let me ask you a
y'all let
question.
the movies like that. This is the way it should be. It should be that way, but it's not that way. Men find women first attractive off of your physical appearance because we don't benefit from your finances. We don't benefit from your degrees. Men are always asked to pay for the dates. We're always asked to pay for this and everything else. We're always asked to provide. So what do we care what you make about your degrees, especially considering the fact that you're not going to share that with me? I'm the one that got to pay the bills.
Well, let me ask you a question. What about the women that's on My 600-Pound Life?
Oh, no. Well, you want to know what I think about them?
But they all have boyfriends.
Some of them, now, I haven't said this. Some of the meanest people I ever seen. They are so mean. Some of them women be on there, I'll be like, are you freaking kidding me right now? You talking to this man like this? I saw this one video, and this one dude making spaghetti for this chick. You seen that one? When he was like, what?
Yes, with the children.
He was at a loss of words. He said, I know what to do food for the children. Mm-hmm. She was mean. He got tired of her. He left her, right?
He did?
He ain't with her no more.
But
he
you know what?
Her.
It goes back to our conversation about what Kevin Samuels said. Think about the men that's with those type of women and how they act and how they are, their personality. It's all the same.
Those men that they with are usually weak.
Yes.
And none of them are high value.
No.
Most of them are regular dudes that's probably making like average or under average. They're not really no high value men. They're not driving nice cars. They're not high end politicians or anything like that. Most of those dudes, you ain't seeing no athletes out here. You seen you watch football, right?
Yeah.
You know who Travis Kelce is, right? He plays tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, okay.
He's real good. Listen, go look at his wife, the girl he with. That's who they usually end up with. You see what I'm saying? You see Michael Jordan's wife. You see Mary J. Now Mary J. Blige keeps herself up. Mm-hmm. You see Mary J. That's what I'm saying. She 50 years old. She still got a shape. She still keeps herself up. She put herself in position, even though she's in her 50s. Mary J. Blige still got a whole lot of dudes wanting her.
Right.
Michael Jordan was all over Mary J. Blige. All-star. Don't care, Mike. That you did pretty much pat that butt meat. Just you. But hey, that's Mary J. You hear me? So I'll give you a pass. Mm-hmm. But I think that's when you see a woman like this and the way she went at that man, and I'm looking at her, if he would have said, well, I let me and you go out, she'd be like, yeah, baby, let's do it. But she just emasculated him.
She did.
Why would any man want to be with you? Now, before we go, let me say this. Some of you ladies have talked to a man like that you were with, even in your anger. You need to chill, because that's going to, men, because the times is different. Okay, back in the day, you didn't talk to a man like that, and you know why. We don't need to go into that. I'm not saying it's right. I think it's wrong for a man to put his hand on a woman, but we knew you didn't do that back in the day. You didn't run your mouth to a man, because that backhand, he used to spread his fingers for maximum coverage. You see what I'm saying? The backhand was swift. Now we're in a different dispensation or a different time. Paradigm shift happened, and now men are no longer to do, and that's fine. I don't think a man should ever hit a woman, but we do know now, for some reason, we got a lot of women, particularly hood bandits, that feel it's okay to attack men. What do you think, Mo? Should there be a law that equates verbal damage, verbal abuse with physical abuse? So if a woman is just verbally attacking a man over and over again, should that be looked upon the same level as physical abuse?
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to say no.
Why not? Because you know Mo be throwing out Mo be throwing them verbal punches.
Because we gonna do this. I'm sorry. We gonna do this.
Right.
It's, to me, I know it's both is damaging, but I think it's more if you putting your hands on somebody. Okay. Like I said, both are damaging. I'm not saying it's not. Mentally, they're both damaging. But putting your hands on somebody, that's a little bit much. Like I said, women, we gonna do this.
But I understand the talking. But what about, like, some of y'all get in our face, you calling us bees, you calling us all that kind of junk. That's what I'm saying. That's still verbal abuse. I mean, you still verbally, you saying stuff about me, you putting stuff out there, you all on my page saying I got a small dick and all this other junk. You just making my life a living hell. I'm not saying a man should put his hand on you. That's absolutely out the picture. But at what point does it say you cannot have these kind of conversations with a man where you going at him, calling him all out his name and everything else all in his face? At what point is that abuse where it needs to be, something done about it, because it happens too much?
So you mean like be able to press charges for you verbally abusing me?
I mean, yeah, I should be able to say, hey, she's verbally abusing me. This is harassment. I mean, at least a Class C misdemeanor. Well, we'll at least move you out the house.
I can see something like that. I can see something like that. Like you have to leave or whatever. Because if you got to think about it, how are the police going to get involved in something like that? Because it's more to it than that. Because you're allowing somebody to verbally abuse you. So there's issues with you. As a man, allowing a woman to verbally abuse you.
So define allowing. So if it's my house, like this is mine, right? Okay. If I have a woman here and she's verbally abusing me, should I leave my own house and leave her in my house? So if I was to invite this chatty, like that Robies that was just over here, if she was in my house, which would never happen, but if, let's say for instance, I was drunk and I decided that I had one too many drinks to the point that I was almost dead, and rather than die, I decided to sleep with a Robies. And I woke up in the morning and this Robies is just giving it to me, going at it in my house. Do I not call the police? Or do I just, am I less of a man because I left? I'm not going to leave her in my house. This is mine.
Call the police.
So at that point, it should be something done about that.
But I'm just saying, it's going to be a gray area. They're going to be like, how can we really get involved? Like, it's a bigger issue here.
Now you see what the issue is. Because if I put my hand on this woman, even after she did this to me, called me everything but the child of God and said she ain't leaving my house and everything, if I put my hands on her, I'm going to jail. But this Robies can come in my house, call me everything, say everything. I mean, we could post the videos. We could do a whole show on the stuff that they do. And then when it comes to the physical part, oh, you put your hands on a woman. My thing is this. You cease being a woman when you talk to me like that.
Wait.
You cease being a woman. I believe in equality.
Going out.
Who? You say what? She's having issues. She's doing a growl, y'all. Oh, well, she's gone. I hate that Mo's love. But I hope you guys, oh, she's back. There she is. Hold on. What happened, Mo? Can you hear me? Oh, no.
Why my thing keep... Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can't hear you.
We all hear you.
I can't hear anything.
Oh, no. I hate that Mo is here. Oh, wait. Mo, you might have to log off, sweetheart. Can you hear me now? You say what? She keeps logging off. Uh-oh. Hold on. We're going to try this one more time. Can you hear me now?
I can't hear anything.
Okay. We're gonna listen. I'm gonna log off.
I can't hear anything.
I'm gonna log off.
Wait, is that the mic?
Can you hear me now?
Let me try one more time.
She's gonna try it one more time, but I'm gonna log off soon. The second she goes on. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
I can't hear.
Okay. Good night, sweetheart. Hold on, let me text her.
Let me see. Okay, I can hear you.
You can?
I can hear you. Good.
Okay. Oh, you can hear me on your little computer thingy.
Okay, I can hear you.
Oh, no. It's reverb. Okay. I'm about to log off anyway, sweetheart. I'm about to log off.
Oh, you can hear me on your...
Okay. So, everybody, Mo's having issues. We're going to get this together next time. But she's going to come on. I hope you guys did enjoy her. I loved having her on here. She's such a close friend of mine. We've known each other for so freaking long. It's not even funny. And I love her like to death. This is like a close friend of mine. Now, having said that, that gives you no privilege to enter her inbox and go at her unless you are serious about being where I fight for my friends. Just so you know. But anyway, yeah, that was an interesting whole little thing. But it goes to what I've been saying all along, how there's a double standard here. There's double standards everywhere as it relates to what men want, what ladies want. And it seems like it is a double standard. And I would hope that we could do better with that. She dope. She dope. Rashawn, tread lightly. That's my friend now. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna have her on. She's gonna come on a few more times with me because we do have more videos. Preachers Going Wild number 18 next week. Okay, but yeah, that goes to what I've been saying, the double standard, and it just needs to stop. You heard the Robies, the Silverback, on here going about what she wants, and then a man says what he wants, and she had a problem with it, and there was nothing done about it. That was crazy. But next week, I got something that's gonna blow your mind. You have never seen what we're gonna see next week. I hope you guys chime in next week. Hopefully, Facebook will have they junk together where I can go live and we can have it on there too. But if not, we're on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe if you're here, okay? Anyway, I love you guys. I'm going to jump off of here and have me a nice little, I don't drink. Well, of course, light drinks like that preacher said. But anyway, in the meantime, I love you as always, okay? 2 fingers, one love, speak life. I'm out.